Hershey Park. A nice crowd here early in the morning as the sun is making its arrival upon Hershey Park, the sweetest place on earth. We'll get you some of the details about the park in just a little bit. We got a representative standing by. We got our guests arriving, and it's going to be a glorious day. But let's take a look at traffic and see how things are shaping up. Marissa's got you covered. What's up, Marissa?
We're jammed up 76 westbound between City Avenue and Gladwin, then 95 southbound from Cotman Avenue to the Betsy Ross Bridge. This traffic report is brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Save on summer fruit at Whole Foods Market. Get $4.99 per pound organic red cherries with Prime through July 28th while supplies last. Shop in-store or online. Terms apply, and that's your traffic on 93.3 WMMR.
All right, thank you very much, Marissa. Seen a lot of Preston and Steve T-shirts out here and WMMR shirts. And I know that you shouldn't wear like a competing parks shirt, but somebody's got a Wally World shirt on.
Well, the park's closed.
It's closed. The Moose should have told you.
Yeah. All right, but Hershey Park is open, or at least for our crew. The park doesn't officially open for a little bit longer. The water park opens at 10 a.m., by the way. But we're going to get some of those details. We have a contest we're going to play in just a moment with some of the attendees. But before we do any of that, we would like to welcome the Director of Public Relations of Hershey Park, Quinn Briner. This morning.
Good morning. Welcome. We're so glad to have you.
We're happy to be back. Quinn, we've done this so many times. We love it here. It's one of our favorite places. We came down last night, stayed at the Lodge, which is that's the perfect combination. If you're bringing the family down, that's where you got to go. I mean, they even have like essentially a water park right there. It's a smaller water park with slides and all that, but you do that the day before, and then you come down here, and it's
Hershey
beautiful.
Hospitality at its finest, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. So with the park underway, actually, it was something cool you were telling me, right? There was so much history here. We are right next to the carousel, and you were telling me just a little tidbit of info about this carousel, which I did not know and is really cool.
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited at cocktail parties when I'm like, do you know that?
Yeah.
You've got the info.
Carousel. Yeah. So it's actually original to 1919. So we have all 66 of the original horses.
Wow.
So
That's
year,
unbelievable.
Yeah. Our incredible carpenters and maintenance team take each one off in the off season. They repaint it. They refurbish it. So these are the same gorgeous horses that generations have been riding.
These are works
right
of art. They're the works of art. And if you look at the love that went into this, and going back, and Preston and I have talked many times, everyone has, about
you should basically just have my job.
But
I'm out.
The history of Milton Hershey and the whole thing, the idea behind the beginning of the park and then the amusements and all that stuff is so pure. So from the first one, which is the carousel, how many rides and attractions in total here at Hershey Park?
We now have more than 70 rides and attractions. We've got 15 coasters, the most in the Northeast, as you mentioned, full water park, great on a hot day like today, all included with your ticket, and then the zoo. And you will bring an animal over to meet you later. But you get all of that in one ticket, which is a great value for families. So we love to provide that.
So here's what we found out after years of coming here with our family is there are also exclusive experiences that you can take advantage of, like at Zoo America. We did like the Feed the Bears. I don't know if those programs are still happening.
They do.
Okay.
And we just announced yesterday that we've got 2 new baby bear cubs.
Oh, my God.
Will be joining the
God.
lineup. They're getting acclimated to their circumstances now, but so we're thrilled. And, there's been a zoo in Hershey for more than 100 years, so I think to your point, we're always trying to add new experiences while honoring the unique legacy of Milton Hershey.
Nice. And, like I said, there are various opportunities you can take advantage of package-wise. Maybe if you dive into the website a little deeper, other than just the regular ticket, to get here. And by the way, Chocolate World is free.
Absolutely.
So you can stop by there, too.
Over there.
On your way in.
That's actually one of my favorite things. It's so pure and so it's just a sweet little ride.
You were going to say sweet, right?
Yes.
We use that word so much here that it's a little...
It's redundant.
But I know that at the water park, there are certain, different packages that you can buy. And so full service, I guess, what's the website where people want to go to? Is it HersheyPark.com?
HersheyPark.com. Yeah, we've got cabanas you can rent, reserve seating out there. We've got 2 new splash experiences that just debuted, so perfect for weather like today.
Okay.
So the inlet and the island at Bayside Pier, you can literally run in. Later on, folks get misted, cool off quickly, then get right back to riding coasters.
And there's a lot of shade around here provided for just a day like today, which is going to be a tall order, but you can do it. I wanted to ask you, so the last big debut was the Twizzler, correct?
That was last summer.
Right,
Yes.
right. And
Yep.
the Twizzler is huge. I mean, Casey loved
I
it.
went on it, man. It was amazing. Yeah.
And it's
Not your backyard swing for sure.
No.
It's
Yeah,
the
there's not.
largest of its kind in the world. And that's what we love to do. You know,
Yeah.
as we continue to add things, we want to set records, but we want everything to be an experience you can only find here in Hershey. So no one else has massive Twizzlers, and why not go, 137 feet in the air?
Yeah, it's amazing. I wanted to ask you about, and I mentioned this to Jeff, about the movie that's coming out, which is about the life of Milton Hershey and his wife. And it's opening in November. And
It
I'd
is,
asked him if there are
Thanksgiving.
any plans for the park to be a part of that as well. Do we know if anything's going on? Is that still to be announced?
Top secret.
Top secret.
I know, but we're not quite ready to share. But we are so honored that a movie will finally tell a story that all of us are super passionate about. So here he was, someone who failed multiple times before he became such a huge success. And at the height of his fortune, he gave it all away to support kids at Milton Hershey School, which is still our core purpose today. So every coaster you ride or every night at the lodge, coming to see concerts, coming to see the Bears play, all helps give back to what he started more than 100 years ago. So
And that dynamic permeates all of Hershey. Like
It does.
it's everything
We're
is
truly a
coiffed
community.
and looks good, and everyone
Yeah,
seems
with
to
that at the
care.
heart.
Yeah.
You mentioned shows and so on. So the stadium and the theater, is it all part of the Hershey Park property, official?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's all owned and operated by Hershey Entertainment Resorts, and that's
Okay.
because Milton Hershey built it all in the 1930s. So the stadium that hosts, we've got Thomas Rhett, Kesha, Guns N' Roses, Pitbull, all of that in the next couple of weeks was built in 1939 by our
Wow.
founder. So
And
we
you-
love to have that music, and people can ride coasters during the day and come to that at night. We've got incredible Broadway comedians at Hershey Theater. All that dates back to Milton Hershey's era. But
You were saying like last year Hamilton played, and so there's
we get incredible Broadway shows, and that's because Milton Hershey wanted his factory workers to have community and arts, and so we live and breathe that still today.
It's an amazing thing. You talk about a story about overcoming failure and being inspired by it. I mean, he started like with caramel and onto chocolate and the advances that were made and all of the stuff that he did throughout his life, and then again to become the ultimate, generous person to turn it all. He and his wife, who carried on in his stead too. It's an amazing story. So
Yeah.
we're thrilled to be here.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's when you stay at the lodge and you watch the Milton Hershey. I didn't watch it this time,
Yeah.
but I've seen it enough times. But I mean, the guy was an innovator in that. Like, okay, so he needed a farmland for his dairy, but the farmland had all these rocks, so they cleaned up all the rocks. They took those aside, and they were like, well, all right, let's take all these rocks and use them to build housing for the workers. Like he was very efficient.
Yeah.
He was an incredible innovator, and we're so glad that the movie tells a little bit more about his personality, his story, so that people can see, why we're so proud to be the sweetest place on earth today.
Yeah, excellent. By the way, are there what are current package or prices there? I know there's a special that goes through, I think, July 22nd. Are you aware of that?
Absolutely.
Okay, what's that?
So if you buy online, you pick your day, any day that you want to visit this summer, you can get tickets as low as $39.99.
Wow.
So
Wow.
to get all the things we just talked about, the coasters, the water park, the zoo. So we're so excited to offer that value
That's
to
cheap.
families.
You can't beat it. Honestly, it is so awesome to come out.
I know. You guys are such fans.
We are. We're
Love
massive
it.
fans. We love something done right. We love something that's service oriented. When the ability, by the way, for you guys who you don't balk at a second when we say we want to bring listeners. We want to make it something where everyone we can bring a whole bunch of people out and give them the day as well. And you guys are always up for that, and we really appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, VIP morning just for you. We're so
That's
glad
right,
to have
man.
everybody here.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you, Quinn. It's wonderful to see you.
a pleasure.
And we're looking forward to having a great day
I know
today.
we've got a full morning ahead.
Yes.
Nice shakes in your future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are going to do some shakes and stuff and some animals. It's we have a king shake contest. We'll get that a little bit later on. So thank you, Quinn Briner.
Hey.
Have
Director-
a great day, everybody.
Thank you. Public relations here. All right, so we wanted to do something on the early side, utilizing our crew that's here, our guests that we had win tickets to come out, because as soon as those rides are up and running, we know you guys are going to disappear. That's
got it.
fine.
We would.
We found that last year we're like, everybody left.
Yeah.
And we were like sitting here by ourselves doing half of our radio show. So we wanted to do something before you guys scatter and get into that. So we have a contest that we have set up. Do we have, you know what I haven't asked? Do we have a prize for this contest, Casey?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, we'll figure something out. We will have a winner. That is a guarantee. So we are going to play a game that we made up called Parental Connection. Yes. And essentially, as the music says, It's a ripoff of the Newlywed Game.
Everything we do is a ripoff.
It is.
Or an appreciation of.
So we wanted to get some kids and parents together. Now, if you remember on the Newlywed Game, they would survey alone a newly married couple, and then they would find out how much they knew about each other by answering the questions that the other person had given answers to see if they could get them correctly, if that makes any sense to you at all. But we're going to do this with parents and kids this time around. So we have 3 pairs that we have set up this morning who are going to play the parental connection game. Ryan Shuttleworth has got the roving microphone. Is that working over there, Ryan?
Check 1, 2. Good morning, Preston.
Good morning to see you, sir. All right, so we're going to start, and we're going to meet our contestants. First of all, we will start with Allie. Hi there, Allie. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful. Where are you from?
Ambler.
Ambler. Have you guys ever been to HERSHEYPARK before?
Yes.
Well, welcome back. Who is with you? Who's your son?
This is Emmett.
All right, let's meet him. Emmett, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you doing, Preston?
I'm awesome, sir. Thank you for asking. How
That's
old?
Mr. Elliott. Show some respect, young man.
No.
Emmett, how old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10. So what grade does that put you in?
I'm going into 6th this this year.
Oh, you're
Okay.
gonna be the king of the school. Or wait, or is that middle school at this point?
Yeah, it's start of middle school.
Wow. All right. Well, good luck, dude. All right. Well, listen, thanks for playing the game. We have our next contestants. Let's meet the dad. This is Derek. Hey, Derek, how are you?
Hi.
Boy.
Where are you from, brother?
Northeast Philly.
All right. And you have your daughter here. How do you say her name?
Olivia.
Olivia. Let's go over. And it's with an A, which is interesting. Usually Olivia starts with an O. Hi, Olivia. How are you?
Good. You?
Wonderful. Thank you. How old are you?
11.
You're 11 years old. And so are you going into 7th grade then?
6th.
6th grade as well. All right, cool. How's your summer been?
Good.
Yeah, that's a nice smile on your face. It looks like you're ready to have a good time today, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's move over to our final couple. We are going to meet Jen, who is the mom. Hi, Jen.
Hi, how are you?
Awesome. And what about you? Where are you guys from?
We're from Huntington Valley.
From Huntington Valley. And has HERSHEYPARK ever been a destination for you?
For me, but not the boys.
Not
All
the
right.
boys.
First time.
They're in
Mom
for,
knows what she likes.
we're in for a treat here. What is your son's name?
Logan.
All right, let's go over here to Logan. Logan, were you named after Wolverine?
Yes.
Yes. Way to go.
How old are you, Logan?
13.
13. So you're our oldest member here, and you're going into what grade?
8th grade.
All right, my man. You ready to play this game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the Wolverine's energy.
We got him fired up. All right, so what we did is we gave the parents a series of questions to answer. And then we have compiled those questions and their answers. We are going to ask the kids what they thought their parents said and how they answered those questions. For everyone that gets it right, we give a point. Whoever has the most points is going to end up winning. And we are going to give away we have a HERSHEYPARK prize pack. Yep. Casey's got it over here. And so we're going to see how many we go through with our time constraints. I'll put it at like 10 or 11 or 12.
Sure, yeah, we got a
when we have
whole
enough
bunch.
time, we will wrap it up. And the contest grand prize comes with a very cool HERSHEYPARK mug, keychain, some candy as well. So you'll be good to go, and then you can take on the park afterwards. All right. Let's start with, let's go in over here where Ryan is already. So we'll start with Jen and Logan. Logan, we're going to ask you, we asked your mom, and you can bring the music down a little bit, Casey. What word or phrase does your mom think that you use too often? What word or phrase do you say all the time and you think, Mom is sick and tired of hearing that? What do you think it is?
Damn it.
Damn it! Wow. Okay.
He's honest, like Logan.
All right. Let's see what Mom said. Mom, hold it up. What do you have? Oh, she says 6'7".
Logan,
yeah.
Logan, do you drop the 6'7" a lot?
No.
No.
Hey, Logan, what do you say to that? 6'7".
6'7".
No.
Damn it.
What do you say to your mom? What do you say to getting that wrong?
Damn it.
Thank you. All right. Let's go over to Derek and Olivia. All right, Olivia, same question. What does your dad think that you use too often, a phrase or a word?
Big back.
Big Mac?
No, big back.
Big back.
Big back. Okay. All right. Let's see what Derek had to say. Big Mac. Whoa. All right,
What is
Derek,
Big
what does that
Mac?
even mean?
I guess just big person.
Okay. Big back. All right, that's a point for you. Nice job. All right, now on to Emmett and Allie. So we asked Allie the same question, what word or phrase what word or phrase your kid used too often. Emmett, what do you think your mom said?
Oh, screw it.
Oh, screw it. All right, let's see.
I love these kids.
No, what is it?
Bro.
Bro, so.
Emmett's nodding, though. Emmett, you know you use it a lot, right, bro? All right.
All right, bro.
It's neck and neck with us. Screw it.
Do you want to snake back and forth, Presbo, or do you want to just?
I don't care.
Okay.
We can do whatever you want.
Yeah. For Ryan's sake, let's just.
Okay, so we'll stay down here with Allie and Emmett. All right, Emmett, the next question that we asked your mom was, who does your parents say is the messiest person in the house? And that could be anybody in the house. Who does your mom... Oh, look at that smile. He gave him a look. Who do you think your mom would say is the messiest person in the house?
I'm going to say me.
All right, let's see what she said. Allie, what's your answer?
I thought he would say his brother, Miles.
Oh! Is Miles here today?
Yes, he is.
All right.
Yeah, he's standing over there in that pile of garbage, Preston.
All right, so far, we only have 1 point on the board. Let's go back to Derek and Olivia. They have the lone point. All right, Olivia, what did your dad say is the messiest person in the house?
Probably me, my sister.
Well, it's got to be one person.
Me.
You.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Derek, what's your answer?
What her sister?
Aubrey.
Olivia's upset she's not the messiest.
Yeah, come on, Olivia. You need to work harder at this, please. All right, let's move over to our final pair. It's Logan and Jen. Logan, who did your mom say is the messiest in the house?
My brother.
All right, let's see. What do you think? Jason, is that your brother? All right, we got a point.
Yeah, neck and neck. We have a tie now.
What is he usually? What is messy about Jason? What does he do?
He doesn't put his clothes away. Ever.
So, my
Doesn't make his
kids,
bed.
my son especially loves to walk around the house without a shirt on, and that's fine. But you can always find out where he decided to not be wearing a shirt anymore because the shirt is wherever he made that decision.
He just drops it?
Yeah. Could be in the kitchen, could be in the living room.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
I don't get that dropping the clothes thing.
All right. So far, we got 1 point to 1 point. Logan and Jen and Olivia and Derek. So we got some catching up to do with Emmett and Allie. Here's our question. We're going to start at the end here again. We'll start in the same spot with Logan and Jen. All right. We asked Logan, your mom, what is her favorite dessert? What is your mom's favorite dessert? What do you think she said?
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. That's a good choice. All right, Jen, what is it? Reese's.
Good answer.
Reese's peanut butter cup. That's right. Quinn likes it. All right. And you're in the right spot because there's plenty of it here. All right. We'll go over to Derek and Elaine. And no whispering, but I saw you guys whispering to each other. No giving answers. All right. Olivia, what do you think your dad's favorite dessert is?
Ice cream, maybe?
Ice cream. That's a good one. All right. Derek, what do you have? Ice cream. Ice cream. That is correct. All right, 2 points for you guys so far. And over to Emmett and Allie. Emmett, what's your mom's favorite dessert?
I'm going to say cake.
Cake.
All right, let's see what you got.
Oh,
Allie,
wow.
hold it up.
I don't really like cake.
But chocolate.
Yeah, you're in a good place for chocolate.
All right. So far, it is Olivia and Derek that are in lead, 2-1. All right, next question. And we're starting with Emmett again. We asked your mom this. If you had your own YouTube channel, what do you think your mom would say that it would be about? If you had your own YouTube channel, like what would it be about? What do you think?
I don't even know that.
You don't know that?
You take
a wild guess. You have like a hobby or something you do all the time?
Guitar tutorials.
Guitar tutorials. All right, Allie, what did you put down?
D&D.
D&D.
Dungeons. Do you play Dungeons and Dragons, Emmett?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Well, she took a good guess.
Every Friday night.
Okay,
All right.
but you also play guitar too, huh?
Yeah.
And you're decent enough to actually give tutorials?
Yeah, I could.
All right. Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Sure.
I'm good, man.
Start that
Shut
channel.
up.
Let's go over to Olivia next. All right, Olivia, if you had a YouTube channel, what'd your dad say that it would be about?
Squishies, definitely.
Squishies? Okay, let's see. Derek, what did you write down? He wrote it. Squishies.
Wow.
That is correct. Another point. You guys got 3 points. What exactly are they? They're just the little stress ball type of things?
Yeah,
All right.
oh, wow.
Is she...
Dude, they're all over the house.
No kidding. I bet you can get some here, right, Quinn?
Probably,
Do you squeeze those when you have to pick up the stuff that your other daughter's leaving all over the house?
yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to Logan and Jen. All right, Logan, you had a YouTube channel. What'd your mom say it would be about?
Dogs.
Ooh, okay. Over to Jen. Gaming is what she wrote down.
Are you a big gamer, Logan?
Yeah.
Do you play a lot of dog games?
No.
All right, well, this is what we're finding out about each other here. All right, next, we're going to stay with you guys. All right, Logan, what is the one food your mom said that you could survive on forever? One food that you could survive on forever.
Clams and spaghetti.
Clams and spaghetti. Very specific. All right. What'd you say, Jen?
I said pizza.
Yeah, it's an easy go-to.
Clams and spaghetti, man.
But is the clams and spaghetti a regular thing?
Yeah, he loves it.
Oh, wow.
All right. Fair enough. I don't know if I've ever had clams.
Cultivated palate. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is yes, that is a delicacy.
All right, we'll go over next to Olivia. Olivia, you could live on one food forever. What'd your dad say?
My mom's sausage, broccoli, burrata pasta.
Sausage, broccoli, burrata pasta that your mom makes. Very specific. All right, Derek, let's see. What did you put down? What's that?
Ramen.
Ramen.
Similar.
It's pasta.
Similar.
Yeah.
But now I want to try Mom's broccoli burrata pasta.
I know. It sounds good. All right, over to, finally, Emmett and Allie. Emmett, what's a food your mom said you would last on forever?
A cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. All right, Allie, she got it. Cheeseburger. You guys are on the board.
Finally.
All right, we're going to stay down there. This is question number 6, by the way. We asked Mom this question. If you were a superhero, what did your mom say your superpower would be?
Telekinesis.
Ooh.
Telekinesis. Good one.
Moving things with your mind. All right, Allie, what'd you put down?
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
Okay.
That's a good one, too.
Apparently, telekinesis is not one of your superpowers. Otherwise, you would have gotten this question right.
No, telekinesis is moving things with your mind.
Exactly. She would move her mind into thinking.
You're thinking of telepathy.
I'm thinking of telepathy. Just trying to liven things up.
I got you. Thanks, Kate. Thanks for taking one for the team there.
Professor X over here.
Olivia, what did your dad say your superpower would be if you were a superhero?
I think invisibility.
Invisibility. Okay, Derek, what'd you write down?
I put good at fighting.
Good at fighting.
That's telekinesis.
Yes,
Right.
yes. We all have learned that. All right, on to finally Logan. What did your mom say your superpower would be?
Wolverine claws.
Oh,
Wolverine claws.
Come on. What did you put down?
Yes.
Flying.
Flying. No, none of you got that right. So incorrect. No points on the board for that one. All right, question number 7. Logan, what is the one thing your mom said that you could beat her at right now? Something you could beat her at right now.
Gaming.
All right, just gaming in general. All right, let's go over to Mom, and she wrote Roblox. We'll count it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right, we'll go with that. That's a point for sure. It's a game. All right, Olivia, what about you? Something you could beat your dad at that he says you could beat him at?
I have no clue.
You have no clue. Is there any sport or game?
Hobby?
Or a board game?
Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. Wow. You play Grand Theft Auto? Wow. Nice job, Dad.
All right.
All right, Derek, what did you say?
It wasn't Grand Theft Auto. It was running a race.
Running a race. She could beat you running?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Fair enough.
So she's spending a lot of time at Grand Theft Auto, is she?
She's got the
She's
on-hand.
Yes. She's at the pimp level.
Yeah.
All right. Over to Emmett and Allie. What is the one thing that your mom says that you could beat her at, Emmett? What is it?
Skateboarding.
Oh.
Skateboarding.
Okay. Let's see what Mom put. Skateboarding!
Hey!
All right, so far the score is Logan and Jen 2, Olivia and Derek 3. You guys are leading, and Emmett and Allie 2. So we got a fairly close game that's going here. All right, on to question number 8. Let's go to Emmett. Who would your mom say would be the first person to cry at a movie?
My grandmother.
Okay, grandmother. All right. What do you think, Allie?
Me.
No. Are you a sucker for movie?
Everything. I just sob all the time.
Okay, but what about Grandma? What about his answer?
Yeah, she's a little bit of a
She
cry
was?
at movies too.
She cry at skateboarding movies?
I think when she sees him skateboarding.
Okay.
she
Okay.
cry a little.
All right, let's go over to Olivia and ask her what she thinks her dad said. Who would be the first person to cry at a movie? Who do you think it would be? Your mom. All right, Derek, what'd you put down? Mom.
Put
her
mom.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Is Mom here today? Oh, she's the one that's crying over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll give you guys a point. So you got 4 so far. And then over to Logan. Logan, according to your mom, who would be the first one to cry at a movie?
Me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's a soft touch.
What'd you say?
I said me.
No, incorrect. Wow. But, Logan, you got a soft heart and things get you a little choked up if you see a movie that's kind of sad, yeah?
Yep.
I'm glad you're man enough to admit that.
Yes.
Man. Most 13-year-olds wouldn't admit that, and I'm happy that you did that. All right, we're going to stick with you guys. Here's another one. What's your mom's favorite board game?
Monopoly.
Ah, okay. What'd you put down?
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Point on the board for you guys. Over next to Derek and Olivia. Olivia, we asked your dad what his favorite board game is. What do you think he said?
Monopoly Go on his phone.
Monopoly Go on his phone. We'll just stick with Monopoly if that's your answer. All right, Derek, what'd you put down?
Wow.
He knows me.
Monopoly. All right, a point for you guys. That's 5.
The bane of my existence is Monopoly.
All right, and what do you think, Emmett, your mom's favorite board game?
My mom does not like Monopoly, so I'm going to go with Uno.
Uno. All right. It's kind of a board game. It's a card game, but we'll count it. And Allie, what'd you put down?
Catan.
My favorite game. I love that. All right. So far, it is you guys have an Allie have 2. Olivia and Derek have 5. Logan and Jen have 3. All right. Here is your next question. This will be number 10. We're definitely going to go to, what time is it?
We got like 1.
Go to 11. All right. What would your parents say is your biggest fear? Emmett, what does your mom think that scares you the most?
There's no way she got this. I'm going to go with I like tiny microscopic things. Like search up a dust mite and look at it right now.
He is afraid.
Yeah, dude.
Of dust mites.
Like a microscopic.
That makes sense.
or like water bears. Search either one of those up and tell me they're not freaky.
They look terrifying. Okay. I'm with you 100%. All right, Allie, what do you think he'd be scared of?
Bees.
Bees.
Mom, it's dust mites.
Come on. All right, we will go over to Olivia. Olivia, what does your dad say is your biggest fear? Heights. Okay, we go over to Derek and see what he was thinking.
I was wrong. I put nothing.
That she's afraid of nothing.
She's fearless. That's what playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto will do for you.
That's right. Yeah. All right, let's go over to Logan. All right, Logan, what does your mom say your biggest fear? Sad movies? No. What is it?
Like small spaces.
Okay, so you like claustrophobia. Okay, let's go over to Mom. And what did you put?
Being alone.
Being alone. All right. All right, well, we have one more to go because I definitely want to find this out. Logan, who did your mom say has the smelliest farts in the family?
My dad.
Yeah, I think, okay, she got it. Yes, that's the point.
There we go.
Without hesitation, Dad. All right, Olivia, who does your dad say has the smelliest farts in the family?
Him.
Him, yes. I think all the answers are going to be Dad.
Yeah, but I want to see if it's not.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it's me. All right, you got a point. All right, we go over to Emmett. Emmett, according to your mom, Allie, who's got the smelliest farts in the family?
Our dog Bender.
Oh, wow, dog Bender. She wrote Bender down. Yes, a point for all of you across the board. But at the end of it all, with the most points, 6, it's Olivia and Derek. They are our winners of Parental Connection this morning. We found out a little bit about each other, and Casey has his prize bag. We're going to make sure that we hand it over to you guys, but thank you, all 3 groups, for playing along this morning, and hopefully you guys had a good time doing it. So if you're just tuning in, we are here at Hershey Park. We've got a nice group in front of us. There's more of the Preston and Steve Show listeners. We invited 500 people. The doors open early. The park is opening in a little while. Quinn, what time is the park officially open?
Well, for the Sweet Start guests, 9. Everybody else, 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
so our guest 9, and then everybody else it opens at 10. See, that's what happens when you win with the
You
Preston.
guys are going to have an hour to yourself. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right, so with that, we are going to take ourselves a break. We're going to come back. We're live at the sweetest place on earth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hershey Park. You're doing it. We'll be right back.
Tremendous.
Preston and Steve.
So I'm 4 episodes into Game of Thrones.
Excellent.
Oh. Yes.
Is she naked yet in any of those episodes? Emilia Clarke?
Yes.
I forget how that proceeds early on in the series.
Well, she goes into a scalding hot bath,
Right.
full frontal nudity.
Yeah.
I do like it.
And Khal Drogo
plows that at one point.
Well, yes, he does plow that.
So,
Yeah, well, he
so
is
you're
a
saying
farmer.
the nakedness though drops dramatically after like third or fourth season?
Yeah, it's still there, but yeah, it's still.
She comes back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
She got just a wonderful beaver.
Reach, you're not far off, man.
Nice beaver. She's not like one of these workout feeds where things kind of look splayed all the time.
Wow.
Just natural.
All right, so
Speaking of beaver, I got to show you guys something.
What? Where did you come from?
I know. I got. It's a picture.
Okay. Well, yes.
Later.
Okay.
That's just the reminder.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everyone,
jot that down.
Okay. Jot that
I'm
down.
writing it right down right now. Kathy
not my
has
beaver.
pic to show us.
The beaver pick.
I wasn't this excited when Adrian's men came on the show.
Before we do the bizarre file, I should play that piece of audio.
Okay, it's real short.
It's very, very quick. It's not an audio illusion or anything like that. But do you know? We don't know where this is. Graduation ceremony. It looks like a college graduation.
It was
ceremony.
college graduation,
and as you walk up, this is your moment. This is your family is there. It's your time to shine. You get your name said with the thousands of people in attendance. You walk across the stage. You grab your diploma that you've worked so hard for.
And paid a lot for.
Paid a lot for. This is the culmination.
And as you're walking, they announce your name.
Julie Jerkoff. Forgive me, Kirkhoff.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
This is legit.
Julie
Too legit to quit.
Wait, one more time. One more time. Quiet, everyone, please. It's her moment.
Yeah.
Julie Jerkoff. Forgive me, Kirkhoff.
Oh, my God.
Forgive me.
Julie Jerkoff, forgive me. Julie Handjob, forgive me. Julie Handy, forgive me. Julie Blumpkin, forgive me. Julie Dirty Sanchez. Oh my God.
Julie Jerkoff. Forgive me, Kirkhoff.
Oh.
Wow.
You know what, though? That's better than just having your name read that most people are missing anyway.
You know she was called Jerk Off throughout all her life.
It had to have been a nickname at some point, or friends.
Julie Jerkoff.
Yeah.
Or
Julie Jerkoff. Forgive me, Kirkhoff.
If you think about
Julie Oh my God, I can't believe I said that.
Or that professor won a nice bet.
Yeah.
Said she would do it. And
Julie Salad Tosser. Oh, it's not even close.
If you think about it, in high school, she probably had jerk off as a, I wouldn't even say a nickname. You know, they made fun of her.
Maybe even her friends would call her that because it's such an obvious. But
And then she gets to college where everybody matures a little bit and she loses the jerk off for a couple of years.
It's
and
clear.
then boom.
Kirkhoff is I mean, you can come into that Kirkhoff.
Dude, she's getting her master's degree. It's a Master of Science degree as she goes up and hears
Julie Jerkoff. Forgive me, Kirkhoff.
Well, and she doesn't. If this is the actual video that we're watching, she doesn't even flinch. The girl, Julie.
You know what? When they're doing it,
you
couldn't even hear.
You're so excited, and you're just your focus is walk forward, shake hand, take diploma, walk off. You know, jerk off.
Jerk off.
Julie
Jerkoff. Forgive me, Kirkhoff.
Well,
you did very well, Miss Jerkoff.
And she sounds so sweet. The
I know.
woman you're reading the names.
Please come up to the microphone, Julie Jerkoff, and tell everyone how you achieved your success.
Forgive me.
It's the jerk-off way, I think, that we can all emulate.
Oh my God!
But and you know, there's countless names like that are being butchered in similar ceremonies going on. In fact, this very weekend, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
There'll be mangled names.
Yep, loads of them. You realize, anytime we have a caller named Julie, we will have to play
Julie Jerkoff.
It's awesome.
It's the best.
It actually it made my day yesterday when Casey sent that to me.
So, on that one level, is it sort of cool that you have, I mean, since she's probably dealt with it her whole life, at least she has a meme now that's attached to her.
Let's see. We have a caller on the line real quick, and I'm going to go to this caller. Hi, caller. Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Julie.
Julie Jerkoff.
Thank you, Julie.
Our first Julie Jerkoff.
You're our first to be given the Julie Jerkoff Award. Following explosive fights on social media, Jersey Shore star Ronnie Margot Ortiz He and his girlfriend apparently are done. He wrote on Instagram, on an Instagram story to Jen Harley.
Yeah, he's a real silver-tongued devil.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Note to self, can't turn a natural-born hoe into a housewife.
Damn.
If you find them in the gutter, then leave them in the gutter.
Note to self.
Yeah. Ronnie later apologized, writing, I want to apologize.
I love you.
Earlier to my fans and especially to Tater Tot Kitty.
Really?
Tater Tot Kitty?
That's somebody's handle. I don't know if that's her handle or whatever, but I want to apologize to Tater Tot Kitty.
Dear Tater Tot Kitty, I'm so sorry for those terrible things I wrote.
I writ. He said, I acted out of my gut and not rationally.
I was not rational.
I should have never.
Apologies to you too, Ravioli Ramon.
He said, I should have never acted in such a manner, spelled M-A-N-O-R.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, man.
It's where he lives. That's the name of the place. I should never have acted in such a manner. That's what it says. You pull up Preston. It says, I never should have acted in a manner.
And then he writes, my deepest apologizes.
Wait, seriously?
My deepest apologizes.
A-P-O-L-O-G-I-Z-E-S.
All right.
My deepest apologizes.
My deepest apologizes to Tater Kitty.
The pair welcomed a baby girl named Ariana Sky together less than a month ago.
It was wild to be there in the delivery room. I mean, the baby fell out of her butthole.
You remember a while back we had a couple of televangelists who were talking about how they needed a new jet.
Yes.
And they
to
were
spread the word.
Jesse Duplantis.
Yes.
Is his name.
The Duplantis Ministries, right?
Televangelist with a global reach is asking disciples for money to buy a jet that costs $54 million, quote, so we can go anywhere in the world in one stop.
If you're watching the video, he's dressed as I imagine Willy Wonka would dress when he retires.
By the way, well, I'm waiting for Marissa to get the full audio over, but Duplantis' solicitation comes 4 months after another televangelist, the Newark, Texas-based Kenneth Copeland, announced that he had just bought a new Gulfstream 5 jet.
Oh, someone got a little jealous.
I think that's what it is, Steve. I think it's what it is.
Wait a second. What did that son of a bitch just get?
Yeah.
Well, this will not fly in the eyes of the Lord.
I think it's keeping up with the Joneses. The aircraft.
Listen, you insufferable prick. I saw what you just bought, and I'm going to get an even bigger jet. Hallelujah.
The aircraft, when first sold in 1998, carried a $36 million price tag. That's what this other guy
$54 million. You need to understand. You just cannot. You're waiting in line, and you're going through TSA, checking. You're taking your shoes off. That's time wasted from spreading the word of the Lord.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, my.
And then you got the crying kids kicking the back of the seat. I cannot put together a proper homily on a flight with the riffraff, the human filth that populates these various aircraft while I'm trying to get out there and minister to the human filth. That
we got part
funds
one
my
over.
lust for high-end aircraft.
All right, here we go. This is the audio of him pitching this. He made a video of this.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jesse Duplantis. Thank you for tuning into This Week with Jesse. We're going to be talking about aircraft. You know, I've owned 3 different jets in my life, and used them and just burning them up for the Lord Jesus Christ. Now,
Listen to how many times he incorporates the Lord and Jesus Christ into this.
now, some people believe that preachers shouldn't have jets. I really believe that preachers ought to have and go on every available voice, every available outlet to get this gospel preached to the world. Now, I talk about this in a lot of my messages, and I want you to see this if we can, Caleb. Get it back. This is the very first plane that I purchased for the Lord back in December.
The Lord asked me, he said, I need you to purchase the modest aircraft. One engine ought to do it with a decent range, something that's comfortable with a couple of seats and a bed. That's what I need you to purchase. I said, Lord, should we not use this money to feed the poor? He says, we'll get to that.
That I purchased for the Lord back in December 1994. And I said where I began. And then the second one I purchased was in January 2004 where I used to be. The one I'm flying right now, and it's been with me 12 years. I purchased it in January 2006, where I am. Now, I want you to get a shot of this one, Caleb. Now, this is the Star Trek.
It's going to crack you up, because this one is just insanely expensive. And the amount of people who could have benefited greatly from the money wasted on this is just off the charts crazy.
And they're showing pictures of them with the camera as they go by.
Now, this is the Star Trek Enterprise. This is where I'm going. Praise God, but I believe
It's got a
in God.
transporter and everything. In fact, my next purchase is going to be a spacecraft.
Praise God, but I believe in God for. Let me just say.
Wait, this is what I believe in God for?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
That's what I believe, yeah.
I think he says, praise God, but I believe in gospel.
Oh, okay.
Where I'm going.
There.
Praise God, but I believe in God for.
Yeah.
Let me just say
This is what I believe. This is what I believe in God for, so I can fly this way around the world.
Believe in God for a brand new Falcon 7X so we can go anywhere in the world one stop. Now, people say, my Lord, can't you go with this one? Yes, but I can't go at one stop.
Oh! That's it. That's the dilemma. Wait a second. You mean you're going to have to stop?
There's the kicker.
I'm backing that up. Hang on.
Now, people say, my Lord, can't you go with this one? Yes, but I can't go at one stop. And you see, if I can do it with one stop, I can fly it for a lot cheaper because I have my own fuel farm. And that's what's up.
You just said, by the way, on this $54 million jet that it has a 5,000-mile range.
Yeah.
That's not flying around the world with one stop.
It's
This is the way to travel. And I know you have issues at home where you can't feed your children. You know, it's hard to cover your bills. But if you ever do get the chance to fly on an aircraft like this, it will open your eyes and make you ask yourself, dear Lord.
In the park. Broadcasting live. It's what we do. We've been doing this for years here at Hershey Park. We have about 500 friends with us. They started to scatter a bit because the rides are going to be opening shortly just for our listeners. How cool and exclusive is this? We got a few things planned for the day. Let's get a look at traffic, and then we'll move along. Marissa, what you got for us this morning?
There's an accident on the Bluebird northbound. It's right at Baltimore Pike exit. It is blocked on the right lane. Stop traffic starting at 95. We're also slowing on the southbound side from the PA Turnpike out to Conshohocken. Schuylkill Expressway eastbound from the Boulevard out to Vine, westbound from Vare to South Street, and City Avenue out to Gladwin, then 95 southbound from Cottman Avenue to the Vine, and PA Turnpike westbound from Willow Grove to Fort Washington. This traffic report is brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Shop juicy savings at Whole Foods Market. Save on 18-ounce organic blueberries for $5.99 each with Prime through July 28th. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply. And that's your traffic on 93.3 WMMR.
All right, thank you, Marissa. So we're going to coordinate this before we get to the bizarre file. We got about a minute or so left, and we're gonna try to hook up with our friends at Fox Good Day, Mike and Alex. So we've got our camera set. If you want to stream us on YouTube, our friends from Neumann University have our full hookup. Thank you to Sean McDonald, a good close friend who handles all of that. We have the cameras in place. They are now tuned and up and running, and I'm keeping one eye on Ryan because he's going to try to cue me when we'll be ready for Fox. And it looks like someone else's 30 seconds is what we have left. So we'll have them up in a minute. In fact, I already heard some audio there for just a second. But we will have some representatives later on this morning from Zoo America who are swinging by here.
I love that.
Let's keep in mind they have great food here at Hershey Park as well. Steve, I walked by this morning. Your kettle corn. It's right around the corner. They
love
like
it.
redid it. It's got like a new beautiful facade to it.
Yeah.
So you
totally down with that.
Thinking about grabbing a bag before you hit the road?
Absolutely, yeah.
So the food here is exceptional as well. We'll touch on some of that. We got some shakes coming, but we got about 10 seconds. So they're going to bring the audio up, and Mike and Alex are going to throw it to us. Let's see how that goes. So
now we're going to try something. We're going to Zoom with Preston and Steve because they're not in their studio. They are in Hershey at Hershey Park. Hi, guys.
Morning, guys. Can you hear us?
Morning. Yeah.
Excellent.
Boy, big crowd.
Yeah, we're here. We got a very cool exclusive setup from our friends at Hershey Park. We've invited 500 people to come in before the park even opens up today.
What?
And enjoy the rides. Yeah, it's just what we do, you know?
That's exciting.
Yeah.
We roll big, and we've said we will only do it if it's on categorically the hottest day of the year. And it worked out. But you know what Hershey has? A great water park. So everyone's ready to go.
I love hot chocolate, so yeah, that makes sense.
Absolutely. Whether you wanted it hot or not, it's going to be.
Alex, are you a coaster person or not? You don't seem like you would be to me.
Oh, I am. Although I've never been to Hershey Park. I've been to Hershey, but
They weren't open yet when I went.
Oh, it's phenomenal. You got to. This is where when my kids were younger, specifically, this was our spot to go to. It's the town is phenomenal. The park is incredible. Everything about this place is wonderful.
And Mike tells me he still does coaster. I've yet to have seen it with my own eyes. But
I do like a roller coaster.
still,
So, Mike,
What do you mean still? Because I'm old?
no, I'm just saying.
No, that's exactly what she meant. And the truth of the matter
exactly
is,
what she means.
what happens, some people, Preston, you've said that you love coasters, but it's taking its toll now.
It's getting to me. Like I used to be able to like multiple ride over and over and over, and now it's like one, and then I need an hour break.
Yeah.
But they're the best. They're the best, though.
I love them.
Well, I'm glad you're doing this because I feel like, what do we do now? It seems like all the fun, that Philadelphia was enjoying kind of ended last night.
It was all the events. That was the last major event. We've had, like 5 different ones?
Well, yeah, what do we do now, Preston?
Yeah, you come to Hershey Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ride the rides.
Absolutely.
Eat the chocolate.
There was a barrage of things, very exciting, but we can't forget all the wonderful things we have within a short drive like Hershey to take advantage of.
Yeah.
And we're here. We're here to tell you it's alive and well.
This is one of those parks, too, where they have like little nuggets all around the park. Like they have these little traveling music groups that go around and entertain you. The kids' rides are dispersed throughout the park, so there's not just like one little kids' area. They're all throughout the park. So on your way to the big coaster, you can stop off and have the little kids ride these rides. And then obviously the water park is just, it's awesome. It's as big and as exciting as you can imagine.
What's that thing we did? We drank chocolate.
Oh, we went to a museum. Yeah, we went to the Hershey Museum.
And if you ever drink chocolate?
They had like a chocolate tasting where you could taste it from different parts of the world.
So it's very, very, very thick chocolate, but I'm a massive chocolate fan. Are you guys milk or dark chocolate fans?
Well, I have to tell you, I like
You like
both.
both kinds of chocolate.
Yes, I do.
Alex is here to say he likes both kinds of chocolate.
He's not picky. No.
No.
I do like
Come 11 o'clock on a Saturday night.
No, I do like dark chocolate, but if I had to choose, it would be milk. Milk chocolate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a dark chocolate guy all the way through, but there's something for everyone.
And here in Hershey, and here's a little secret for you, you can get these, I think they're called the Goldens.
Yes.
Which are, it's their Hershey's almonds, the Hershey's almond bar.
Right.
Only it's thicker with more almonds in it, and I always get a package of those when I come here because Chocolate World is right next door, and you can get all this stuff that's exclusive to here too. So I always make a little gift grab.
You know what I saw the other day? A guy was eating a Hershey bar and not breaking off the little rectangle.
No.
By the way, do you know those rectangles? They have a specific name. Are you aware of this?
Oh, no. What is it?
They're called pips.
PIP?
Yeah.
PIP, like
I think
Gladys Knight. Yeah, and the pips. That's what those are. Those little rectangles are pips.
By the way, when you check into the Hershey Lodge here, the hotel, they give you 2 Hershey candy bars. Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Well, you guys are being treated very nicely, sounds like.
I only got one.
I got 2. What? I did. I don't know. The guy handed me 2. Sorry.
Now, Hershey Lodge, is that like the Hershey Hotel that we drove past?
No, it's different. The Hershey Lodge is in a different location, and it's really great because it's got a lot of family friendly stuff. It's huge as well, but it's not like a swanky hotel like the Hershey Hotel, but it's great. It's where we always took our kids. They've got great restaurants and obviously the complimentary chocolate when you get in there, and it's perfect. They also have a pool. It's got water slides and all this stuff. It's phenomenal.
Well, Preston should work for the Chamber of Commerce.
Honestly.
I know. I'm a fan, man. This was our place to go when the kids were younger.
Yeah,
great
absolutely.
memories.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
I don't think they heard your question, but maybe that's for the best.
It's the best, yes. Thank you, guys. Have fun.
Take care, guys. I wonder what the question was. Yeah, Mike and Alex.
It's how do you feel about nuts? I think was the question.
Oh, I love.
You're bringing up almonds.
All right, so thank you, our friends at Neumann University, for making that Zoom possible. They're here working hard, as I said. Sean McDonald, our buddy and company. All right, so we have the bizarre file, I think.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Jason.
WMMR presents Preston and Steve's Bizarre File.
Oh, And instead of a sponsorship, I'm going to do a shout out because I was handed this just a moment ago. Sean turned 8 on July 11th, and Peyton turned 15 on July 12th, and they wanted a shout out.
Yeah.
So, Steve, if you would, fire me up a shout.
Let me give you a good one here.
And that's for those two right there. So happy birthday to you. All right, I got some stars. We're going to start with this one. A golfer on a British Columbia course captured video of a bear stealing a bag of golf clubs from the cart and then carrying it away. The video was posted to Reddit. Shows a bear taking the golf bag off the cart at Golden Eagle Golf Club in Pitt Meadows and then dragging it off the course.
Hey, is that Preston?
To where a second bear was waiting. So they were going
to play.
Yeah. The person could be heard in the background saying, "Those are my clubs, man. Put them back." It was unclear whether the golfer was able to get their clubs back or not.
Hilarity ensued when the bear attacked him.
Bears have been spotted on the course multiple times in recent days, with the course sharing a video of 3 Bruins playing on the course in June. So,
Marissa, you were on a course, and what were they? The elk? Or elk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was mating season.
Oh, wow. That could be dangerous.
They did not care that I was there.
Yeah.
All right, here's a story about a family. In fact, it's the first name is Shinachara, and the last name is Boats. So Shinachara's Boats family. Apparently, an elephant has killed 4 members of her family, despite them relocating to get away from the animal.
What happened? Actually, they owe the elephant money. That's the issue, Preston.
The beast in question is called Durbay. Now, this Indian elephant is notorious for quite possibly being the most violent elephant in existence. Over nearly 2 decades, Durbay has cut a bloody swath through northern India and Nepal. In total, killed more than 24 people.
That's horrendous.
Despite full-scale military operations to put an end to his reign of terror, Durbay has proven untrackable and unkillable.
How is an elephant untrackable?
Considering his brutal history, it's just a matter of time before he strikes again. The Boat family...
He changed his coat.
He first ran afoul of the murderous elephant in 2012. At the time, the Boats lived in a Nepalese town of Madi. One day, while they were visiting a local market, an elephant rampaged out of the woods and trampled several people to death. Among them were Budrim and Jirali Bodhi, the parents of Shinachara Bodhi. Now, this wasn't the first time the village had encountered an elephant attack, but it was the first that affected this family directly. It was also the last straw for Mr. Bodhi. He decided that he wouldn't put up with the elephant any longer. He said the constant terror of wild elephants forced us to sell, and then we had to migrate to Jagatpur, which is not far from there, but it is separated by a river, and he believed that it would deter the elephants and keep his family safe. But
not this elephant.
On July 5th, Mr. Bodhi found himself reliving the moments of 14 years ago when he was called to a local police station. Police told him that his 25-year-old daughter-in-law and 4-year-old grandson were dead. They had been killed in an elephant attack.
It defies logic. I mean, it's unbelievable. But how persistent.
Well,
I find it hard to believe they can't kill an elephant.
Right. I mean, they say an elephant never forgets.
Right.
So I wonder if this is like vengeance.
Oh, you mother.
Right?
Oh, look at him. There he is. I see you.
See, elephant attacks aren't unusual in the area. Durbay is bizarrely aggressive that he has been nicknamed the most violent elephant in the world, and no one can say for sure why, but it's impossible to rule out that he is violently insane or somehow being wired wrong to enjoy rampant violence.
Is he self-conscious about his weight?
Some experts have speculated that he may be traumatized by how Indian elephant herds treat young males. Dominant males typically drive potential young competitors away from the herd, often violently.
So they can drive.
And life is rarely easy for these youngsters, and Durbay may have learned that it's better to kill than be killed.
Have you ever seen footage like from a circus where an elephant will go crazy and stomp someone to death?
Yeah.
That's no way to go.
It's like they're throwing a rag doll.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Pan Jiting, a 24-year-old Chinese streamer specializing in mukbang, which is eating large quantity of foods for viewers' enjoyment, recently died during her live stream due to consuming too much food.
I don't. So we were talking about the people who enter eating contests. So these people are doing it almost on a daily basis.
China cracked down on mukbang streamers and videos in 2020 in a bid to reduce overeating and shameful food waste, with offenders risking fines. However, mukbang streams are still incredibly popular. One such streamer was Pang Jiting, a former waitress turned professional mukbanger who lost her life earlier this month. during one of her streams after her body just gave out due to overeating.
What if one of your kids comes to you one day and says, Dad, I really want to become a mukbanger?
I'd
Do you
say,
support
how much
that?
money is in it, you know? So the autopsy showed that her stomach was filled with undigested food and her abdomen was severely deformed. And apparently there were warnings ahead of time and she was told to stop doing it and her family wanted her to stop doing it, but she just kept on having success with it and it ended up killing her.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get when you're a flagrant mukbanger.
Yep. All right, in Florida, a trip to buy dog supplies turned into an unhinged pepper spray attack on a Gainesville family after a customer allegedly grew hostile after their children refused to pet his dog.
No, that's insane.
Marshall Avener, 75 years old, approached the family inside Pet Supermarket and asked if the kids wanted to pet his dog. When they didn't respond, he asked the children if they wanted to pet him instead.
Oh, boy.
The children's father confronted Avner over the comment as the family tried to walk away.
Well, that's a delightful old man.
Avner then re-engaged the family and allegedly tried to touch a child from a separate family, sparking a verbal altercation involving multiple people. Police say Avner then recklessly started spraying pepper spray during the confrontation that affected 6 people, including children.
Most pet owners won't say, hey, pet my damn dog. They want you not to pet their dogs.
Employees said that he was a regular customer who had been in the store for only a few minutes before things spiraled out of control. After his arrest, Avner told officers that he had no explanation for the comments that he made to the children.
He was just looking to pick up some kids.
He also reportedly claimed that he never attempted to touch the 4-year-old child and claimed that everyone was lying.
And this is happening at the pet food store.
It is. Officers arrested Avner on charges of aggravated battery and child abuse, and is being held in the county jail without bond. All right, then we'll do one more story and wrap it up. This is in Tennessee. A man is facing charges after he allegedly broke into a Walmart, damaged several items, and was found lying naked on a pallet of dog food.
Again with the dog food.
Officers responded to Walmart overnight after employees reported that a man had broken into the store and was damaging items. Before they arrived, employees safely evacuated the sales floor and sheltered in a secure area. When officers entered the store, they said they found a 26-year-old man lying completely naked on a pallet of dog food.
What a great night's sleep.
The suspect then fled into the clothing section as officers attempted to take him into custody.
He should have started there.
Yeah, and he is facing multiple charges, including disorderly conduct, public intoxication, vandalism, aggravated criminal trespass, and additional related charges. And that is what I have in the bizarre file for you this morning. All right, we are going to take a break. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Applause there.
They're just eager. Preston, they're thoroughbreds in line at the racetrack, just eager to get out to the rides.
I'm getting these whiffs of sunscreen. I don't know if you guys are smelling that too. That's the summer smell for me. And obviously our crew. Is that you guys applying? Good, smart.
Yes,
good idea to do that. Make sure that you protect yourself and hydrate today. It is going to be toasty, and they have free water throughout the park, by the way, so you can take advantage of that while you're here at Hershey Park. All right, we will take a break. We'll come back. We got more people to meet and things to do. Rides are going to be opening up shortly for our MMR listeners. We'll be back in just a second from Hershey Park. Stay with us.
Preston and Steve. All 93.3 WMMR.
Out of D batteries for your vintage boombox? Just tell Alexa to play WMMR at maximum volume. And you can annoy the neighbors just like the good old days.
Step into the next era of casino play at Borgata Online.
Now, back to Preston and Steve.
And we are here at Hershey Park, as the voice person said, and happy to be doing it yet again. The sweetest place on earth. We're right up next to the Candemonium roller coaster. Coasters and rides are going to start rolling shortly. We get them early for our listeners. 500 people, 1 ticket. And we're having a beautiful day here. It's a wonderful start so far. A lot going on. We'll get to it all. Thanks to Neumann University for covering this. You can see us on YouTube streaming live today. Let's take a look at traffic, and then we got something that Casey's going to bring to us here. Marissa, what's going on?
We're jammed up on the Blue Route northbound between 95 and the Media Bypass, and then the southbound side from the PA Turnpike out to Conshohocken on the Vine Street Expressway westbound. We're jammed up from 95 out to Broad Street. 76 eastbound from the Boulevard out to Vine, westbound from Bear to South Street, and City Avenue out to Gladwin, then 95 southbound between Cotman Avenue and the Vine, and PA Turnpike westbound from Willow Grove to Fort Washington. This traffic report is brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Save on grilling season favorites at Whole Foods Market. Prime members get 20% off beef, top sirloin steaks through July 21st while supplies last. Shop in-store or online. Terms apply, and that's your traffic on 93.3 WMMR.
All right, thanks, Marissa. A little bit later on, we're going to have Olivia, who's the Director of Food and Beverage Operations here at Hershey Park, because they always have some great treats for us to sample. But Casey is a little bit ways out of the tent, and he's over. There's a little side thing going over there that happened during the commercial break, and it is the King Shake contest that we have taking place. Case, what's happening over there, man?
All right, so we grabbed, it looks like 6 youngsters. Yep. Come over here and make these elaborately colorful and messy shakes. And I'm here to judge the winner of the shake. Not by taste. I'm just judging by looks alone.
Presentation.
Presentation, if you will.
Oh, by the way, they're being very meticulous about this. This one girl over here in white was meticulously placing the tiny little marshmallows around the rim. So these are works of art. I have to imagine each one of these is about 35,000 calories.
About that. But, I'm not here to taste. I'm just here to judge on the looks alone. And
but when you get a milkshake like that, you're all in. You want it.
But I also, I purposely came over here. I said, I don't want to know whose is whose. I don't want to be influenced by anybody.
Okay.
Has anyone offered a bribe?
This kid here in the tie-dye.
Really? Wow.
I said, I don't want to know.
I saw him flashing a 50.
But here's the cool thing is I do have a grand prize here. Right. Everybody's going to walk away with something.
All right.
But I do have a grand prize here.
Does it include Flex Seal?
It's got Flex Seal. Woo doggy. No, but it's got the mug in there. It's got some candy. It also has some complimentary tickets to come back.
Oh, yeah, Casey, it's a 4-pack of Hershey Park tickets returned during Halloween season, which is
Halloween here is amazing.
Yep. So that is going to go to our grand prize.
All right.
How would you like me? Because there's 6 here. Do you want me to just award the grand prize?
Yeah.
Or do you want to work it down?
Preston, may I suggest something?
Yeah.
Have them physically fight each other.
Okay, we could do a cage match of sorts.
Yeah, that might be kind of fun.
All right, we need to
Steve,
clear this area.
let's break one of the glasses.
Yes,
that's right.
And
one of you guys gets to go home.
No. Here, Casey. So, by the way, I've been handed this little bit of information. This is the 10th anniversary of the King Size Shake at Hershey Park, and those things are massive, by the way.
Listen, as you said, there's a ton of great food options here, and obviously, I love my kettle corn. But these shakes are just amazing. So. Just save room, and you have to try one once in your life.
Yeah, Case, just give us which one you like the best, and let's award the winner.
I mean, guys, we all know the shake here that presents the best is this shake right here. It looks like it is a vanilla-based shake.
Okay.
It is. I don't know if this is the one you were talking about, Steve, but it is so meticulously put together. It's the least sloppy of them all.
Right. You're going for the aesthetic.
I'm going for the aesthetic, but it's got this like rainbow cake that is like perfectly placed on top with like some cookies and some pretzels, and it looks the nicest.
Yes.
And it's got a lot of stuff going on here.
And nice wins the race. So is that you're decreeing that's
that is
the winner?
Our winner?
Who is it?
Who made this one right here? You? You are an artist. What is your... Oh, I'm sorry, Marissa. What is your name?
Kaya.
Kaya? Oh, Kaya. You know that's Ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so Kaya, where are you from?
Lansdale.
Lansdale. And what grade are you in?
4th.
All right, she's in... You're going into 4th or you just finished 4th?
Just finished.
Oh, so you're in 5th grade.
I think Casey, she might have a culinary career ahead of her.
Yeah. Are you good in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, what's your favorite thing to make?
Reservations.
Grubhub orders.
Grubhub orders.
Yeah.
You're not sure. Are you good at making ramens?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, here you go. You, Kaya, have. Oh, look at your dirty little hand. All right. Well, you're gonna have to clean that bag off now. But you just won a nice little mug, some candy, and also you got a 4-pack of tickets to come back here to Hershey Park around Halloween. So congratulations.
Let's hear for Kaya.
I think all the competitors did a great job. You all made wonderful milkshakes.
Wow.
You know, when did that become a thing a while ago? These super ornate.
I don't know. They've been doing it for 10 years here.
Yeah,
So, but yes, those big. I mean, some of them are like, how in the world? I mean, not for one person. At least no. Me. There's no way.
And they're covered in Hershey's candy. And once you see one served at the restaurant,
you want it.
You have to order it.
But I like, Marissa, you're a big fan of the table concept for everyone.
Yes.
This would be a perfect thing for that.
Yeah, you grab a
most
spoon,
definitely.
you get to get all the icing from the sides.
Case, we're going to need you back over here for what I'm going to do here in just a minute. By the way, we're going to be checking in with our friends from Zoo America as well later on this morning. They always bring some interesting animals for us to check
Preston,
out.
I've heard they're bringing 2 full-size living bears.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Things have stepped up this year.
It's great.
They do have bears at Zoo America.
Absolutely. We fed them.
Beautiful animals.
When Quinn was telling us that they had bear cubs, I was like, maybe they'll bring the cubs over?
No.
I don't know. Well, we'll find out a little bit. By the way, Candemodium just made its first pass by. So the coasters are making their test runs, and our contestants, our winners, are going to be able to get an access. I mean, that means no line, dude. I mean, just jumping on, going for the ride, getting back, going on it again. That's exactly what I would do.
That's absolutely it, and that's such a great thing. Again, it's why we listen. Again, if we're driving you crazy, singing the praises of Hershey, you have to understand if you come here and you see how beautiful the park is, and this ability to get in here early and ride these rides, it's just tremendous, and everyone's having a great time.
And by the way, they have tickets for this limited time. You can get tickets for $39.99 when you pick your day at HersheyPark.com. Now, that offer ends July 22nd, so you want to move on this now. But this is a big, big saving. You save over 50%. But you have to pick the day and go to HersheyPark.com, and that goes through July 22nd. So make sure you get full access to the 3 parks, everything, the zoo, every bit of it.
Do you know something great thing about here? And sometimes, you have to walk 55 miles to get to the actual place itself. Parking lot's right out there, easy access.
Yep. All right. We have a little time, so I would like to dive into some surveys that I found. We're going to do surveys. As we tried to do it the other day, we ended up just doing one, so it didn't really count.
Well, that shows how good Survey Says has become.
So I want to go through some other ones.
Much maligned, and now it's a staple.
So this was a survey of 2,000 cat and dog owners. They asked what you would ask your pet if you had the chance. Like if you could communicate with your pet and actually hear back from what they had to say or think, what would you ask them? I know exactly what I would ask, which is why? Why, for the love of God, do you crap inside the house all the time?
Yeah.
We have a yard. We let you out. Even in the summer, we will leave the back door open so that this doesn't happen. And within the past month, it is all the time, and I don't know how. I don't know what we're doing. We clean it up. They're just crapping in the house.
So, do you use like anti-icky poo, the real deep cleaner? Basically, what happens?
I don't use that product, anti-icky poo, but I mean, we have deep cleaners that are made specifically for it.
And you're doing all you can do. I mean, molecular. It's like it drives you. I bet you asked 99% of pet owners. That's going to be why are you pissing in the closet?
I have a feeling that if I were to ask them, the answer would be, because it's hilarious.
Yeah, I love torturing you.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we have 7 cats. We actually 8 with the one we brought in from outside. So they're and as they start to get older, they also get a little senile.
Yeah.
And so you're going to get these accidents all over the place. So, by the way, we have 12, 13 cat boxes in the house. It's like, at your beck and right there, everywhere. You turn, you're going to hit into a cat box, and they still manage to pee in other places.
So, Press, is this question really, like, we only get to ask them one time, or can you have an open conversation with them all the time?
It's just, I think all the time, because they according to the survey, 54% said they wish they could have a conversation with their pet to find out what they really think and feel. 88% feel confident that they understand their animal, and 41% believe that their pet understands them better than any other person.
How about When I leave the house, have you ever seen my significant other with another person?
Oh.
Well, listen, 45% of those polled have asked their pet for advice on an important life decision,
There
like
you
a
go.
new job or a breakup, despite knowing they won't answer. They'll ask them, like literally ask them out loud.
And they're doing that because they already kind of know the answer. You know, they're really asking.
You don't know the
themselves.
question?
Yeah.
What's it like to tongue bath yourself?
Yeah.
Oh.
In those bad regions?
Yeah.
Huh, man.
Right? Do you enjoy it, or is it something you regret?
Maybe it's like 50-50 because it feels good, but it doesn't taste good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's
I
like
don't know.
liver.
41% admit they often find themselves talking to their pet like they're a human.
I do all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I
do
talk,
too.
Yeah.
I mean, I do the lovey-dovey voice.
Yes.
You know, I don't.
Say, so what are we going to do about the 401k?
Yeah, right. It doesn't dive into that.
Hey, Rook.
Case, if you were
Do you have any idea of investment opportunities?
if you were able to ask, I don't know, pick one of your animals, your
Well,
dogs.
I'd probably talk to Reggie. Man, I there are so many things I would like to ask him. Like, I would like to ask him, why do you lick Fozzie's bird? You know, like why he does it all the time.
Yeah.
Why are you?
Because he pays me.
But like also, Reggie gets, I would say, 80% of the attention in the house. Why is he so jealous of any of the attention that Fozzie gets?
Wait a second. But Fozzie's predominantly with your mother, right?
No. They're. I don't know how to put this. My mom can take care of Fozzie better, right?
Okay.
And also, my mom has a softer spot in her heart for Fozzie because Fozzie's been around longer.
Okay.
The dogs spend all the time with us. But if when we go down the shore, if we are going to leave a dog with my mom, it'll be Fozzie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the top 10 burning questions that people have asked
right.
their pets.
Let's hear it.
Okay. We'll start at the top here. Are you happy?
Yes. I feel that all of our pets are very happy.
Another one is, do you like your life? Okay. Or how about this? Do you understand every word that I say?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No, they don't understand every word that you say.
They can. I believe. Listen, I know that experts, quote unquote, have dispelled certain things about it. But I know when I see a smile sometimes.
Yeah.
Though it's not. But okay, let's give us the rest of them, Preston.
What's your favorite thing we do together?
Cleaning each other.
I'll tell you what. I think Reggie loves bedtime because when I crawl into bed, he waits for me to get settled, and then he jumps up and then he lays on top of me because he knows he's going to get the ear scratches, and he's like literally he makes the noise. He's like,
So that'd be your favorite thing you do together, probably?
That's his favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Another question is, what is actually happening in your head? What you're thinking about?
I'm just trying to plot ways to kill you.
Yeah. Another one. What, Marissa?
I'm just wondering, are there any thoughts whatsoever?
Yeah. All right. Do you wish I did anything differently? Is a question.
More treats.
What's your favorite type of food? Would be another question they would ask. Another one is, do you like me? You sure you know the answer to that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think my pets like me. I'm fairly sure.
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean, listen, you're their caretaker.
Yes.
They love you.
When they describe how a dog, I was watching a YouTube video with this animal behavioralist, and he was talking about to your dog, you are their entire everything.
Sure.
Like everything begins and ends with you. So that's why you'll get they'll get fixated on you because everything is in the context of you.
You're their life giver.
Yes.
Yeah. Without them, without you, it's going to be difficult. Yeah.
And listen, I don't like to. People say that dogs' love is unconditional. I'm like, not really. You're the one who feeds them. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, sure,
Right?
sure. It's earned.
There have been those studies that disprove that it's all food-based.
Really?
There's something that is greater than that.
Hey, Press, I'm going to ask you a question because your dogs are siblings. Is there a food that one dog likes and the other dog doesn't? Because there are foods and I can't remember
Clams and pasta.
Clams and pasta.
Rook is not picky. He'll eat anything, and Haley's a little more picky, but I couldn't tell you specific things.
Yeah, because one of my dogs likes pretzels and the other one's like, nah.
So we're pretty strict on their diet. We don't give them things like pretzels and French fries.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, man.
Case, how do they feel about tacos and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, Rochelle's mom one time put down an entire bowl full of French fries, and we're like, no.
What's wrong with that?
It's not good for them.
It's not good for them. They have intestinal issues and
whatever.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you take your dogs to the vet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had Reggie there the other day.
Okay.
Just to watch, or do you take?
No. We get them rabies shots every year.
No, ours eat low diet, dog food and stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you give them like the ends of romaine or like the butt of a cucumber when you're making a salad?
Not that we give them green beans. Raw green beans. They love them. And carrots. They like those too. Yep.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
So we have well, like you, Preston, with the dog, and the cats get sort of a special diet.
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs?
Yeah.
Milkshakes.
Funyuns. Bugles.
When they hear the bag of chips, they're like, okay, this is where I'm going to be sitting for the next 15 minutes.
Will you fill up their water bowls with milkshakes periodically?
No. I listen, I don't go crazy like that, but
Do they smoke?
They're allowed to now, in dog years they're of that age,
Yes. All right, so anyhow, that's one of the surveys. We're going to move on to another one, and that was about pets. This one has to do with your car, and in a similar sense, and you love your pets. Some people love their cars. According to a new survey, 4 in 10 drivers consider their car to be their happy place as it gives them a feeling of freedom.
Yes,
this is a
absolutely.
poll of 2,000 drivers, adult drivers, and found 42% even see driving as relaxing.
Yes.
And more than half, 53%, enjoy the sense of independence that comes with it. So I have a question about that, about driving being relaxing. Is it relaxing only when you don't have like a deadline to meet or something like that?
So for me, it's the most relaxing rush hour in the city.
Okay, that's relaxing.
No,
to you.
like driving out to Hershey yesterday.
Yeah,
that
nice.
is a relaxing drive.
We didn't have to be here at a certain time,
no, certainly, but Preston, you talk about the car being freedom, and if you ever want to see that in a real world scenario, I remember one time I was at a car dealership and a guy was coming in to buy a car, and that he was 90 something, had not early at that point, dementia of some sort. His family called and said, please take his license away. He got out of the house, and that was basically the last day he was going to have a car or access to it. And the look on his face was like, I just became an infant again, you know? And I'll never forget that look on his face, because that's like when you get your bike, it's a bicycle is a kid. Freedom. The car is your freedom.
Yeah. So, Press, for our vacation coming up in a few weeks, we're driving, and I am thoroughly looking forward to that.
Do your dogs drive?
They don't. But man, Reggie does love a car ride, man. In fact, you can't even say the word ride around him because he's like, what the.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And it sticks the head out the window and the whole thing. Yeah.
Not only that, but when he sees me getting like my duffel bag ready, he's like, we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes crazy. But I'm thoroughly looking forward to it because again, don't have any particular deadlines to meet, right? Like we have a destination, but it's not like I have to be there by 1 o'clock or anything like that. And I can't wait to get on the road.
Yeah.
I find no joy in driving.
Really?
Zero.
What about being a passenger?
Well, okay, so it's fun when you can play DJ and find the right soundtrack, but then if I start going on my phone, I want to multitask all the time. And when you're driving, when you're the driver, you can't do that, obviously. And I don't find it relaxing to listen to a book or anything like that. When I'm the passenger and I'm on my phone for too long, then I feel bad for the driver that I'm not engaged with them.
Question, how much of it has to do with other drivers? Because that is the one thing that keeps it from being a full-on enjoyable experience to me is other jerk drivers. It gets in my head. I can't stand them.
No, I think actually more drivers around engage me, because then I'm deciding which lane I want to be in and moving around. If it is just driving and road tripping and driving straight,
it's monotonous to you.
That is why I love taking the bus or taking the train or the subway.
You're a different person. Yeah,
somebody else is driving me.
You're unique to and that's great that you're doing you. I feel completely the opposite. Driving around out here or taking, scenic mountain drives or whatever, that's wonderful. Going out to the country, as they say.
Yeah.
That's where you really can get relaxed.
Thoroughly looked forward to getting off of the exit, off of the turnpike, because I knew what was ahead of me, like 10 miles of farmland and like rolling hills. And again, like I'm not in any kind of rush. And like if I'm in a situation where I can put my car into cruise control
and hop in the back seat,
take a little bit of a snooze, that's living, man.
Yeah, that's what it does, right? Cruise control drives for you.
So while some people can't wait to get out of the car, 30% admit that taking the long way home, they do that just so they can spend extra time driving.
And they also want to honor Supertramp.
Yeah, it's great.
Will you guys go different ways home?
Yes.
Or to work
just
sometimes?
to shake the tail.
Yeah.
The person is following me. I know he's out there.
I will on occasion just to take a different route. Yeah, I've got a variety of different ways that I can go home.
I have 3 separate ways I can go. Most often it's Lincoln because I do like the scenic.
I hate Lincoln.
Death-defying.
Oh, I hate
I
that
used
stretch.
I used to despise it, and now it's like, okay, I got it. Of course, the time I'm coming in, there's nobody on it in the morning.
When there's traffic,
it sucks.
It's horrible.
It goes from wonderful to complete suckitude.
It's one of my least favorite places to drive because you get the people who drive it regularly and like, hey, look, I do 55 miles an hour here. It says 25 miles an hour is the speed limit. And while I understand you don't want to go that slow, there are some people that get right up on your ass.
It's like Kelly Drive. Kelly Drive is another.
Yeah.
Kelly Drive is a stretched out Lincoln Drive.
Yep. So some things make a drive more enjoyable, including, according to the survey, drinking heavily. 41% say sunny weather.
Yes.
41% say dry conditions. 39% say peace and quiet, and 31% say a good playlist as well.
What you mentioned, Marissa, about multitasking and stuff like that, is the fact that as the driver you can't multitask.
Yeah.
That you have to be in a Zen state. You have to be dialed into what you're doing. That's what I love. I love getting on a flight. The door's closed, and now I can't be doing 15 things.
Right.
I just kind of have to refine it. It forces you to get a little bit more dialed down.
Marissa, it was funny when you said you get to play DJ in the passenger side, because that is a no for me.
No.
If I'm driving, if I'm taking that responsibility,
You get your hand off that friggin'.
I pick the music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need something to do.
Yeah, listen to my music.
So 31% talking about location. 31% prefer coastal roads.
Yes.
17% driving in the countryside.
So greatest drive of my life, at least in the top 3, the Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah.
I've driven it
US1.
many times. US 1.
Yeah.
It is from minute to minute. You're seeing. It's like, oh yeah, God built that. Look at this. Look at the cliffs. It's astonishing. Everything is a picture.
If I'm going to do a road trip, at least, I just want to go one way and then come back a different way. Because that, 90 minutes to 2 hours right around home
I hate
is
it.
the worst stretch.
That's the worst part of any road trip from, when leaving from where we live, are those first 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've already seen this a million times.
But now you're seeing it from the other side.
45% said driving alone is better than driving with others in the car. They'd rather have some solitude.
I agree with that. For example, if I'm driving and someone is Claire doesn't have to talk to me. She can do that's fine. And so I don't want anyone to feel the onus that I need a conversation.
All right, here's one that my son does. 53% said that they will stay in the car after arriving at their destination just to have some more time to themselves.
We've talked about this.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is a big thing. I will actually stay in the car and go to the bathroom.
My wife,
so comfortable.
My wife, my youngest, and Seamus are all driveway sitters.
Yeah. How long, Case? What's the longest? Who holds the longest driveway sitter record?
I mean, they're all.
Parker will sit out there for 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, my wife has stayed in there she's not been on a phone call with her parents or whatever.
Well, that makes sense.
Has sat there for an hour, to continue that conversation. But I would say they're all equal, good 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yep. All right. Interesting peek into the world of cars and how much we love them. I have another survey says. All right, this one's dumb. This is why we do survey says, because there's dumb ones. If you were shopping at a store, that had options for self-checkout and cashier-assisted checkout, each with equal lines, which would you typically choose?
Self.
All right. Each with equal lines.
Yeah.
I would like to just answer your question, but how many items do I have?
I don't know.
Okay, so I think cashier.
It depends on how many items you have. When I go shopping, I know, Preston, it's a ritual with you guys. You and Rochelle go do a full-blown shopping thing. I'm never more than 7 or 8 items. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I like that interaction.
For me, it has to do with how much produce do I have, because I don't know, I don't remember the numbers, and some stores have more difficult entering the, what do they call the code? The ULP code or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
DVDA code, I
The
think.
DVDA code.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have some of that becomes a little bit difficult. So, like, if I have like at least 3 produce items, I'm doing self-assist, even if there's no I'm not doing self-assist.
Do you know
I'm doing the cashier check.
A way to get around that is to walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor who used to do that.
Do you really?
Oh yeah. She
really? We just walk out?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just flat out
shoplift. Wow.
They don't. If you're doing the entire cart, they don't pay attention.
Do you know any produce codes?
Banana is 4011.
Yeah,
yeah,
the only
that's
one
it.
I know.
Yep.
All right, so PLU is
Thank
the
you.
code. That's a number. I will do it if I got a specific, like if I spent time deciding which type of apple I got, and every once in a while I will go to a cashier and they will put in a different apple code.
Yep.
And if I bought this apple because it was 70 cents and the other one was $1.19, I want to make sure that I'm not getting charged for the $1.19 apple.
Yep.
And you know,
I don't care.
The produce, especially the ones that have like stickers on them, you could just scan those. You don't even have to put the code in. So like my Honeycrisp apples, they have stickers on them, so it just goes beep.
Yeah, some the ones that I get, I don't think they do. They have the sticker that says
got a code
sugar
on
beet, but it doesn't have a code on it.
You just walk out with them?
Not a barcode. It's got a number on it.
Yeah, no, mine has a barcode on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Wow, man.
My bananas have a barcode on it.
So the survey, according to the survey, it's kind of even split. 46% would do self-checkout, 44% would do cashier-assisted, and 10% said they're not sure.
Well, the caveat is really how much do you have, as Casey pointed out.
Yep, that's part of it. All right, next.
I dig it.
Survey says July is National Grilling Month. And a new survey looks into how often people do it or why others may be avoiding it. Our buddy Steve Wilson from Wilson's Secret Sauce is here. You a griller? You got to be a griller, right? I know you're a smoker. I mean, not weed, but you know what I'm talking about.
But that too.
But do you grill as well, Steve? Yeah, I'm a griller. I don't grill as much as I used to because our buddy Cast Iron got me a cast iron skillet. And a lot of times now, it depends on how much I'm making. I will do a nice steak in the cast iron skillet and oven. I've come around to that. So I haven't been firing up the grill as much.
Were you like basically an everyday guy, every other day?
Every other day, grilling, yeah.
We never do it. Virtually never. Only when my brother-in-law comes over.
So the poll of 5,000 adults across the country finds that 47% claim to be regular grillers, averaging 13 grill days a year. Respondents from Wyoming are the most frequent grillers, getting in 17 grill days a year. Folks from Oregon, Michigan, and New Hampshire also spend more time around the grill than the national average. And, that's back home in Oregon.
Back home.
Yeah. Just 18% of those polled see themselves as rare grillers. Respondents from Hawaii, Mississippi, and Vermont are the most adverse to cooking. But not everyone feels comfortable, and this is why I bring this up. Not everyone feels comfortable at the grill. 49% admit they find the grilling to be intimidating. You used to be that way, Casey. I remember when you were first homeowner.
Yeah.
You were very hesitant to try and grill.
Was it just the propane or what?
Well, that was part of it.
Yeah, that was. I've come around on that. But the propane grill when I lived with my mommy and daddy, it blew up in my mom's face.
Did it?
Yeah.
Was your dad playing a joke on her?
He's a jokester. Now
I've left it running.
Now I think she just maybe let the gas go a little bit too long.
Yeah, dude.
So I would literally hit the igniter with like a broomstick. That's how far away I would stand. But I'm okay now. But also, like, cooking a steak on there is intimidating, but I've gotten better at it. And
Yeah. You just have to do it. You got to do it over and over. You're going to mess it up.
Yeah.
Did you attach the steak to an end of a broom handle and just kind of...
No. You know what? Like down the shore, I have a Blackstone, and I have ruined that thing.
What'd you do?
Listen, man, it's got a cover for it, and then I put a cover over the cover. It's all like rusted out.
Even with the double cover?
Yeah. Even with the double cover. I mean, it's
the salt air.
It's the salt air.
Yeah.
I would never get a Blackstone griddle for down the shore, unless you are like pretty meticulous with your stuff, which I am not. I just kind of like set it and forget it. And then when I, like at the grill at home, I basically, when I'm heating the grill, that's cleaning it for me.
Yeah, so I've gotten meticulous about it. I finally went and I replaced all my inner working parts. I have a Weber grill, and now I clean it when I'm done, and I oil it when I'm done, too. You're supposed to oil it when you're done, and it will keep it from rusting and keeps it in good shape. So I've gotten really good about that.
Preston, you ever just throw clams on the grill?
Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time.
like a ritual?
No, it's an actual culinary.
To the barbecue gods.
Yeah, you can throw them on just as soon as they open up. They're good to go. Yeah, I do like grilling them.
Do they scream?
No, unfortunately. Lobsters, yes, but
I can't do that, by the way. That live thing into boiling water.
Yeah.
It just is so gruesome.
I've done it.
That's the way we used to prepare our beef.
You feel a little guilty.
You missed a step there, Steve.
So a third say they get nervous when cooking chicken. Whole chicken.
Yes.
Whole chicken ranks as the riskiest food. I've never done that. Cooked a whole chicken.
We
on
used
the
to
grill.
routinely just eat chicken beaks. And
beaks?
No, beaks.
Beaks and talons.
The worst food poisoning was from undercooked chicken.
Yeah.
It was Mystic, Connecticut, Preston. I'll never forget the day. Slightly overcast. They brought it to my table, and I knew something was amiss. And then 2 days later, after they'd given me morphine so I could sleep, I came out of that food poisoning. That's why, the melting pot, when you'd go, and I would sit there with my phone timing each piece of chicken because I was terrified.
I understand that. But like chicken breasts and things like that, that's easy to do. But once you get into bone-in chicken and whole chickens,
I love bone-in chicken.
Like the beer can chicken?
I've not done beer can
Where you
chicken.
like shove the beer can up it. And
It's
you,
butt. The cavity.
Yeah.
And then there's a technique called spatchcock.
What's that?
It's where you cut it in half and flatten it out.
Peter North invented that.
Peter North invented the spatchcock.
I'm a spatchcock this.
That guy's laughing. He knows.
You got to remember we're family friendly today. Yeah.
All right. So, by the way, the other risky foods on the grill are considered mac and cheese, watermelon, and pizzas.
Who is cooking mac and cheese on a grill?
You can actually.
Well, you got to put each piece of macaroni specifically on the grill.
Yeah, very meticulous.
Yeah, or it'll fall through. Yeah. All right, so it is grilling season, so just a little survey about that. All right, let me see. We'll go to one that has to do with kids because we've got plenty of kids. They're all from riding the rides right now.
What's happening here, Preston, is that the migration to the different rides has started to take place because at 9 o'clock they're going to gain access to
Yeah, and we've got Candemonium cresting the hill right here. Let's see if you can hear it. It's a pretty quiet ride, but it's an amazing roller coaster.
It's spectacular.
All right, so here's a survey of 2,000 parents of children aged 4 to 12, and it's about the biggest heroes to kids today.
Kids' biggest heroes. I'm curious, yeah.
So
What constitutes a hero to the youngsters, as you say, Case?
I mean, are we talking about superheroes, or are we talking about somebody like?
Is it just in general?
Like Lionel Messi or something?
A little bit of everything.
Okay.
And YouTubers?
Yeah, all of that. Yeah. So 71% say parents.
That's very encouraging.
Yeah.
Followed by teachers,
Okay.
siblings, extended family members, and friends. But we are talking about kids, so fictional superheroes are 29%.
All right. Did they specify which fictional heroes?
It does not, no. Celebrities are at 22%, so your Lionel Messi's might fall in there.
So when I was a kid, I remember heroes, astronauts. The big race to space. I mean, my mother was very much into that. And then war heroes.
Ours were the sports people around, so like Mike Schmidt was huge. Like Reggie White, Randall Cunningham. My older brother, when he got off the bus for a stretch of time, he would take a shoe and sock off. Right, because the field goal kicker Tony Franklin used to kick barefoot, and he would walk home. So it was all like sports
He was
people.
just completely absorbed.
Mhm.
Was he thinking he was going to toughen up that one foot by doing it?
I don't know. Tony Franklin did it.
All right.
My parents were smokers, right? So we always had ashtrays in the house. I can't tell you how many times I would take the ashes from the ashtray and give myself eye black.
Yeah,
we'd
do that too. Yep.
Like the cork to do that.
Yep.
Not too long ago, I met a friend's son, and he was wearing a pair of Jordans. And it was Matt and I. We were like, "Oh, you a big Michael Jordan fan?" And he's like, "Who's that?" So we spent the next hour and a half showing him Jordan clips. He's a fan now.
Yeah, was sports? Did that figure into your early hero worship?
When I was a kid, sure. Yeah. There were people, like hockey players. Nobody you guys would know because I was a little kid in St. Louis. But Gary Unger was a hero of mine. He was a hockey player for the Blues, and Ozzie Smith, and so there were some of them for sure.
Yeah, it's wild because a lot of movie people too.
Yeah. So as for who kids idolize, athletes like Michael Jordan, LeBron James were popular answers, as were celebs like John Cena. And superheroes included Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and Black Panther.
Lenny Dykstra?
Not Lenny Dykstra.
Back in the day. 1993.
Dude, I remember Lenny Dykstra was on a solo flex.
Was Lenny your hero? I saw you do thumbs up. Okay. He was on a solo flex ad, Steve?
Yeah.
All right. So we also have characters like Rumi, the K-pop demon hunter, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Bluey as well.
And going back to Peter North.
Yeah.
Dude. There goes that roving band, by the way. Sorry, I got
Where?
All the way over there.
Oh, look at
chase
them.
them down.
Yes.
Ryan!
I want to get him here at some point.
There's a
for
band.
Sure.
Go get them.
Yeah, we can. Hey guys, how you doing? We want to have you come over here and play for us. All right, we'll send somebody over. We'll get him. You got to come play for us on the air, man. Can you get over here and play a song? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Why we'll make you stars.
This is how we'll wrap the segment up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. That's perfect because we're about ready to come.
They used to play that on Nickelodeon all
Was
the
that
time.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. Parents say children choose their heroes based on traits like bravery, strength, kindness, and honesty.
Well, I think that's standard
as well.
You know who my new heroes are? This roving band.
Yeah, me too. So we're looking at a brass band. Who's the blocker here?
I think the Hershey folks are giving them a little pep talk.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, we got a sax, we got a sousaphone.
I think they're going to do some Rush for you, Preston.
Trombone and a trumpet. And hey, can they come over here and play? Come on over.
Ryan is he's bringing them in.
All right, yeah. This is one of the things I told you I love about Hershey Park.
It's the best.
They have these roving bands that run around, and all of a sudden they'll just pop up, and you're like, whoa, hang on. And they'll start playing, and
they're good.
It's joyous. Hey, man.
Hey, guys.
Come on, get a little bit closer. And Ryan here has our microphone. So who's going to be the spokesperson? Who's gonna speak on behalf of the group? This guy, trumpet player. What is your name, sir?
My name is Evan.
Hey, Evan. All right, where are you from, Evan?
I'm from State College, Pennsylvania.
All right, you're fairly local because a lot of times you guys, band members, are from all over the country, right?
We are, yes. Michael is from Ohio. He's our furthest band member this year.
All right, what's up, Michael? Michael plays trombone. Who else you got in the group here?
We got Spencer on the drums, Clayton on the saxophone, and Brian on the helicon.
The helicon, which I would have called a tuba.
Yeah. I thought it was a sousaphone, so it's a cousin to that, right? I'm sorry, hang on, say that again?
Yeah, it's like the version that came before that. They stopped making them in like 1920.
Okay, give us a little toot on that thing. Let's hear something. Ryan, hold the mic up there. Hold on. Dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
So that predates the sousaphone?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, because the keys look a little bit different.
They have a rotor valves instead of pistons.
Okay.
It works a little quicker, so I can play faster.
So is that what you're holding there? Is it a piece of antiquity, the instrument?
I
Wow.
bought it yesterday. So
Hey, can you play Flight of the Bumblebee on that thing?
not quite yet.
His fingers would break.
Yeah.
What is the fastest thing you can play on that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh?
Just like riff something off fast, like a bunch of fast notes. Let's hear it.
Hey, play Angry Young Man by Billy Joel.
No, but actually, do you guys mind playing a little song for us real quick? Yeah, just whip something up if you wouldn't mind. Hey, what's the name of this group, if you don't mind me asking? Let's get back over to our spokesperson.
We're the Sweet Notes, the Hershey Park Band.
All right, the Sweet Notes. All right, when you guys are ready, let's get a little bit of live music. All right, so we got 5 guys, and we're ready when you are. Yeah! The Sweet Notes!
That's damn good.
Love that. Hey, listen, are you guys all music majors in college right now?
Almost all of us. Spencer is not, but he is very heavily involved in our school. Our school is Penn State, most of us.
Right.
He is very heavily involved with the jazz department.
Nice.
That's great, man.
Good shuffle rhythm there, brother. That was good playing. I loved it. You guys are excellent. Thank you. How long? It's going to be a hot one today, man. How long are you on the clock here out in the open?
We got till 4:30.
Oh.
Unless we hit our magic temperature of 110 degrees real feel.
Okay.
Cut off.
And then you can take a break.
That is the reason.
I understand, Preston. What happens is they go out, they find out where they've passed out, they collect them into the back of a vehicle, and then the new people go out.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, can I try something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so listen, I need you guys to get all of your instruments ready. I'm going to sing a line.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm going to sing a line.
Dude.
And you guys don't know what I'm going to sing. But it absolutely, there is a horn thing that comes right after it. Let's see if you guys can pick up where I leave off. You guys might not, and I might fall flat on my face.
All right, what key is it in? What? A. In A. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
All right, you ready? Waiting for the break of day.
Yeah, man.
Dude, they're too young to know that.
No, they're not. They're music majors.
Wait, hold on. They're thinking about it.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, no!
To be honest,
I told you it could fall flat on my face.
I can say I was here when that happened.
Yeah.
Sean's trying to teach it to them really quickly,
Yeah,
guys.
just
Don't worry about it.
You want to take a swing, Press?
Beep, beep, beep.
Chicago guys.
Yeah.
Chicago, that's right, yeah.
Great horn section, so
All right.
all good.
My
You
apologies.
guys are still great. It was unfair to throw at you.
What was the thing you did earlier? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Yeah. Yes!
It's
We'll
exactly-
take that.
yes.
We'll take that.
Victory.
Thank you, Sweet Notes. You guys are awesome. We appreciate it. Have a great day. Stay hydrated and cool, if you will. Those guys are going to be in a puddle later
I know.
on.
They play all day though, but honestly, you see people just light up when they walk around.
I love
So
it.
that's got to be a big thrill.
I don't know if they still have it, but in the water park, they would have this guy. I don't think they do anymore, but he would show up in a golf cart, and on the top of the golf cart was a surfboard, and he had an amp up there, and he would jump up on top, and he would play a track from like the Beach Boys.
Really?
He'd get up there and jam out on guitar, and he would play the song, and he'd get back on the golf cart and take off.
It's over in
and
the
go
water
somewhere else.
park?
Yeah.
Do any of you guys know? Does this still exist?
No, I thought that was done, but they have cool little pop-up things like that, little musical flourishes that make this park, the special place that it is.
So the early entrance has opened up, and now everyone is sort of dispersing. But everything comes alive. The fountain is on.
Yep.
I love to see all this.
All right, so with all of that, why don't we take a break and come back in a moment? We, of course, are at the sweetest place on earth. We're broadcasting live at Hershey Park. So stick around for a bit. We got more guests. We got plenty to do. We'll be back in just a moment on 93.3 WMMR. broadcasting live from Hershey Park, the sweetest place on earth, right in the entrance to the park. As soon as you walk in, next to the legendary carousel, which is sitting right, like I said, I could throw a hot dog over there right now.
Absolutely.
I just had a hot dog.
In fact, I want to see you do it.
We're going to tell you more about that in just a moment. But our crew, the gang, the people that got in early at Park, they have dispersed. They're gone. And why not? The rides are going, man.
One holdout. This gentleman sitting right here.
I know. He's a good man.
He's a good man.
Sitting in the shade. He found a good spot.
And he brought me toilet paper. The good stuff.
He brought us all kinds of little gifts, but Marissa was talking about her poor toilet paper situation recently, so he got her some good two-ply.
Thank you.
Which is excellent. All right, we got to look at traffic, then we got some people to talk to. Marissa, what's going on this morning?
95 northbound is closed between Allegheny and Aramingo. It's also slowing southbound between Cotman and the Vine. Couple of accidents. One on and the left lane is blocked. There's another accident on the turnpike eastbound right after Willow Grove. Right lane is blocked there. It's jammed starting at Fort Washington. And on the westbound side between Willow Grove and Fort Washington, another jam up in that area. The Vine is slow westbound from 95 to Broad. And the Schuylkill eastbound from the Boulevard to Vine, westbound from there to South Street and City Avenue out to Gladwin. This traffic report is brought to you by the BMW Ultimate Sales Event. Now through August 2nd during the BMW Ultimate Sales Event, take advantage of exceptional offers on the BMW X1. Visit BMWcenters.com. And that's your traffic on 93.3 WMMR.
Thank you, Marissa. We just saw the Candemonium tram come flying by on this roller coaster. And you know what I love seeing is not all the seats were filled on it, which means that everybody who got in line all went on, and when they get back, there's probably going to be nobody back there, and they can just go right again if they want to.
I should probably go do that right now then, right?
Shortly, yeah. I mean, the park, the door zone, I think to the public will be 10.
Yes.
So
I think you can get the early consideration, and obviously our winners today are getting access to it as well, and then obviously including the water park opens at 10 as well.
Yeah, so maybe the next commercial break you can zip over there and go for a ride. All right, so I mentioned I had a hot dog a moment ago. I've learned finally after all these years we've been on as a radio program to maybe when somebody's bringing food on to sample it before we go on the radio.
I know.
Because I usually end up just going, and somebody needs to do some talking. So I ate already.
Oh, what did you have?
Guys, I had a crazy hot dog that involves chicken shawarma.
Wow.
Which is interesting because I've never had chicken and pork together.
Yeah.
On the same concoction.
It's like a turducken.
It was, it's like that. It was excellent. So, but anyhow, I could tell you what I know, but which is not much. But we have the Director of Food and Beverage Operations. Please welcome Olivia Hayes to our microphones. How are you, Olivia?
Good morning. I'm great.
Good morning, and happy to see you here again. And that dog that I ate, what was that?
That was our Sky Rush dog. So there's chicken shawarma on it, tzatziki sauce. You got some tomato and cucumber in there, right?
I made a total mess out of it, too.
Yeah.
But the tzatziki, yes. Dude, I'm going to put that on a hot dog from now on.
Oh. Yeah.
That's one of the magic things. Now, I think, is today National Hot Dog Day?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Yeah. And so we are kind of celebrating that here at Hershey Park. First of all, you guys have places to eat everywhere around here. If you're the director of the food, are you in charge of all of these restaurants throughout the park?
Yeah, kind of.
Wow.
She modestly says.
That's a great gig.
So
most of the time, for sure.
Yeah.
What kind of, I assume you're always upgrading and trying to innovate the menu. How many people are involved with that? I mean, is that a big undertaking to stay one step ahead of the culinary world?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're already thinking about Christmas right now, right? So we have a team of, I would say our innovators, there's probably like 25 of us. And really, like, anyone that has an idea, we're willing to listen.
Nice.
Do you guys have a chat together and you drop in videos of, like, Instagram trends and things?
I'm always sending Instagram reels to our chefs. I don't know if they get excited when they see my name pop up or if they're dreading it.
No, more work.
Sitting next to Olivia, we have the senior manager of PR as well. Amanda Polyak is joining us, too. Nice to see you again, Amanda.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, we're having a great time today. And, the food is that's a big part of what goes on here at Hershey Park, right?
Incredibly important.
Yeah.
I mean, you're here in the sweetest place on earth. Of course, we have chocolate infused and everything.
Yep.
I have to give a shout out to Olivia, though, and her incredible team. So I know we were talking about this off air, but Olivia does not like when I say this, but she is our milkshake maven. So Olivia's been here for 22 summers. We go by summers now, and it has been the inspiration behind so much of the food that you see here, her and her incredible team. But the king size shake, which we just did the competition for, she is the mastermind behind that, and it's celebrating 10 years this year. She'll have to give her a shout out.
Yeah.
By the way, to explain, if you're not familiar, this is the shake, and then there's a full wedge of like cake in it, and they'll be cooked. I mean, it is just a dessert buffet in one cup. It's outlandishly large.
That is right, yeah. Obviously, we're celebrating a very important birthday of the country, right? But the birthday of the king-size shake is maybe a little bit more important.
There you go.
I mean, it's a shake.
One upping on that, though,
Okay.
because it's also our park's 120th anniversary this year.
Oh, wow.
So we're just celebrating all the things here at Hershey Park this summer.
So with those shakes, I saw those, and in fact, you brought some over here, which we're going to get over in a second, and I was like, not right before a roller coaster. I don't think I'm going to dive into a king-size shake. You got to time things out properly here, right?
Exactly, yeah. It's a good way to end your night.
Yeah.
Are there actually, you should have that little sort of boards at the beginning of each ride. What pairs nicely with the ride?
That's a great idea.
Pairings.
Yes.
For the ride.
Food pairings with the ride.
I'll tell you what, man. I have an iron stomach. I could eat a full thing of, fettuccine Alfredo,
and then get on a ride.
And get on a ride.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's test it right now.
Head up to the chocolatier for lunch and grab some pasta and then head on Candemonium.
I'd like to see you eat it while you're on
I'm on the roller coaster.
on an inverted coaster.
Olivia, by the way, tell us about a few more of these interesting hot dogs you have here, because there's some crazy concoctions that you have.
Yeah, so we call these our coaster dogs, and I do have to correct you. They are all beef hot dogs, so there's no pork in there.
Okay, so
Nope.
beef and chicken together is what I had. Thank you.
So the first one was the Sky Rush dog with a chicken shawarma on it. We also have a Lightning Racer coaster dog, and that has avocado, bacon, lime mayo, pico de gallo, pickled onion. It's a play on a street taco.
And these are foot long, by the way.
These are foot long, yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then my favorite is our Jolly Rancher Remix coaster dog. So that's inspired by a loaded baked potato. So it's mashed potatoes, cheese, bacon, and a spring onion ranch that's made in-house.
Okay.
I'm glad you don't put Jolly Ranchers on that, because that might break a tooth.
We tried once.
Yeah.
There was actually, I do remember like some candied things that we had last year, right?
Didn't we do
It's like candied
canes?
bacon.
Yep.
We did like crumbled up candy canes.
We
for
tried
Christmas
it.
candy
We
wrap.
tried it. It was pretty amazing. I want to ask about the burgers over there. And you said there's deviled egg, or what is on the burger?
Yeah, this is our monthly burger at East Coast Burger Works, and it's a deviled egg inspired burger. So there's pickled egg relish, and then also a deviled egg mayo on it too.
There we go. Wow, that is pretty wild looking.
Adventurous. And then what's the other one? It's a guac.
The other one, guac star burger. So there's guacamole, pico, some candied breaded jalapenos.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you part of the R&D? Do you come up with these crazy creations, or do you supply, or do you rely on other people to do that?
A little bit. We rely on the team effort, though.
Yeah.
Now, give some good guardrails and then see what the team can come up with.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing in the park?
Yep.
Ever?
Yep.
I always love peanut butter on a burger, so Chocolatier does a really good
Really?
one now.
The
Yeah,
peanut butter on a burger.
And bacon on a burger is.
I've never come around on the
super
peanut butter
good.
burger thing. Yeah.
Have you had this one?
No.
All right.
Enough said.
The gauntlet has been put down.
Yeah.
All right.
What are some of your veggie options that you serve here in the park?
We have quite a few up at Overlook Food Court. There's a section that we have a lot of vegetarian and vegan stuff, right? So like vegan chicken tenders, things like that. But there's a lot of like a noodle rice bowl or a cold noodle bowl up at Overlook too. That's really good. There's a tofu curry that we have up there too. The chefs up there are always coming up with fun and exciting things to make sure that everybody, has an opportunity to eat something good.
What were the shakes that you brought over here to us?
Those are a 250 shakes, so those ones are only available in July.
Okay.
But everything red, white, and blue.
Okay.
And they're only 250 calories, right?
That's right.
Times 10.
Per serving.
Wow. We're gonna have all this laid out before us. And did you guys want to sample anything, or are you good to go?
I'm going to take your advice and not eat and try to broadcast at the same time. But in the break, I will.
You know what? I'll have a sip of the milkshake.
Yay!
I'll take a milkshake because I just had a jalapeno off of that burger, and my mouth is burning.
Yeah.
Almost choked on that.
Dude.
There we go.
Hey, wait. I got a Jimmy in my throat.
There you go.
Steve, it comes with like an ice cream sandwich on
I
top.
saw. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Oh, wow. And pretzel rods.
Wow. Well, thank you guys so much. It's a wonderful presentation. The food is excellent. It tastes excellent. It looks wonderful. And you do an amazing job. So we appreciate everything you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Olivia, guys.
Yes. So nice.
Olivia Hayes, Director of Food and Beverage. And Amanda, anything else about the park you want to mention while you have the microphone? I know that the special ticket deal, I'd mentioned that.
You do, yeah. So if you pick your date, you can visit for $39.99. You have to purchase by July 22nd. But Hershey Park's open daily through Labor Day, so still in the summer season. 3 parks in one. We have more than 70 rides, 15 coasters, which is the most in the Northeast. So if you're a thrill seeker, absolutely have to come. We have our water park, which is also open daily. Great day like today to cool off. And then, of course, the zoo, which I know you guys will get to talk about a little bit later. All included for tickets.
When do you switch over to the Halloween autumn schedule?
So we are open daily through September 7th, and then September 12th is when we begin Hershey Park Halloween and Dark Nights. So a very quick turn.
Yeah.
5 years for Dark Nights this year. So we have 5 haunted houses and 5 scare zones. A new scare zone, Reese's Depot of Doom. We're really excited about that. If you love haunt experiences, you absolutely have to come. We have one of the best in the country.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate it. Amanda Polyak, guys, as well. Senior manager of PR here at Hershey Park. I have a little story about the water park. One year we came with our kids, and my son Parker had a buddy of his, and we stayed here for the weekend and everything. And it was a hot day, and we were at the water park, and it's been a while since I've done the water park. We mainly, stick to the land rides, if you will. But we had gone to whatever the tallest spire was in the water park, and we were standing in line. It was a busy day, and we had to wait to get up there. And as you're waiting to get on this slide, water is just pouring down and hitting you. It's, you're getting splashed left and right. There's buckets dumping water and stuff like that. The water was cold.
Oh, was it?
But it was great because it was a hot day. But I mean, it was cold. And I look over to Parker's friend, and his lips are purple. And we're like, 10 people away. We've been standing in line for a long time waiting up, and he's just freezing. And he just looks at me and goes, I can't do it. I can't. And I'm like, buddy, we're almost there. But his lips were solid purple, and he's just like, I can't do it. And we had to turn around.
Oh, man.
And we climbed all the way back down those steps.
I would have just pretended like I didn't notice the lips.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm sorry, I don't speak English.
And what's wonderful, too, is about the... so you guys have seen the... those wave creators, not the wave tank, but the ones that create the essentially thing you can boogie board on.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did it here.
Yeah.
We did it live on the air.
Did your suit fall off?
No, I was wearing a Speedo, if you recall.
I don't recall that.
It was a white Speedo.
But if you stand around long enough, somebody's suit flies off. That water is kicking ass, and it comes with
it happens all the time. That's good advice, by the way. If you're going to do anything like that, be aware that the bathing suits can come off pretty easily.
I remember my friend, listen, clothing technology's gotten better over the years. My friend, he just had bad skin, not like in an acne way, but like he would get rashes all the time. Right. And he made the mistake of doing water stuff early in the park, early in the day. And by the end of the day, he had such bad bathing suit rash, he couldn't even walk back to the bus.
Wow, man.
He had to get a ride from a golf cart. Dude, he's walking like this. It was poor guy, man.
That happened to me one time. I rented a surfboard. We were in Florida. I had never surfed before. Spent hours out there.
Yeah.
And I got up on the beach, and I'm walking, and I'm like, my thighs couldn't touch each other. It was crazy. It hurt so much.
Well, it's the equivalent of when you go out with you guys with Wildwood Crest with the beach. That sand cooks up.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time of people trying to negotiate in their bare feet, and it's horrific.
Well, also,
over the 4th of July weekend, it was crazy hot, and we watched people, poor people,
is there any
trying to walk barefoot.
Signage that cautions? I mean,
no.
It's called common sense.
Either you know or you don't. Apparently, a lot of people don't get it.
No, but I have actually. Go ahead and make your joke, Steve. But I've carried strangers' children across the beach. beach because they weren't anticipating, and they all had their hands full. I'm like, get over here.
Was it towards the water or back to the car?
It was back to the car. No, but listen, they say it takes a village, and sometimes you don't know those people in the village.
Sure, yeah.
We were at a beach one time, and there was a reef that you could go and swim and check out. And I had walked out on this super hot sand and got part of the way there and had to turn back. I mean, it was painful. And so I got back to a shady area, and I saw this couple, and they were about to walk over and do the same thing. And I told them, I'm like, look, guys, it's really hot. You don't have sandals on. I wouldn't go down there. And, okay, whatever. And I was like, Rochelle, let's watch it. And they started walking, and they got past the halfway point, and they started sprinting for the water.
It's like that scene in the movie 10.
Yeah. And I got such satisfaction out of it. It was great.
I told you.
Yeah.
You know what I haven't gotten in a while, because I don't spend any time in the ocean, is when you boogie board for a really long time, when you get that the rash on your
board.
on your nips.
Yeah. Nip rash, it's called. Yeah.
That can happen at a water park too.
Yeah. They call it Nash.
Was it Nash?
Nash.
I'm going to switch gears a little bit, and I just wanted to give some love to the Hershey Lodge where we stayed last night.
Yeah.
I love that place. I was telling Casey, we met for dinner last night. I'm like, those rooms are they're a notch above your regular hotel room.
Yes, yeah.
And everything from the bedding and the decor and all that. You know what I mean, Marissa?
The wallpaper in the bathroom is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's this yellow with the shadow of Hershey Kisses. It's so pretty. I take a photo in front of it every year.
Yeah, and they give you chocolate-smelling shampoos and soaps.
Yeah. Did you gank all of it? Because I did.
I did not gank any of it. So you grabbed some. Why not? It's yours. You paid.
I saw you walking out with the TV.
Yeah. You're not supposed to do that?
No, it's not complimentary. I'll tell you what they do, which I love. They include a whole crap load of pillows.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
I need,
Give me pillows.
Minimum 4, preferably 6.
I built a pillow fort.
They give you 4 pillows.
Yeah.
And that big, gigantic, tube-shaped one as well to put under your legs.
You can hug it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're supposed to do? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just thought it was decorative, so I threw it on the floor.
I was doing it last night. You came by my room for a minute.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Did you guys sleep together?
We didn't. Well,
we just had sex.
There was no sleeping.
There's no sleeping.
There was no sleeping.
Let's just say it got a little passionate.
And there was also at the Lodge, it's a convention center as well. There was some big dance event that was going on.
Was there?
Yeah, dance convention. So we saw all kinds of parents. I saw every now and then teams of girls that were wearing their team outfits.
Yeah, the jogging suits or whatever.
Their dance costumes.
Yeah, and then people wearing the matching T-shirts and stuff. I love that stuff.
Yeah, and what you have to remember too is, so we get up ridiculously early, so bedtime is early. It's a hotel filled with kids.
Oh, yes. Listen, that's fine.
Running down the hall. Yeah. It didn't last late.
No, it did not. I was kind of keeping an eye out, but by 9:30 it was over. Yeah.
I was getting a kick out of hearing the kids running up and down the hall.
How can you react or recoil? It's kids having a blast. It was fine.
Yeah. So we thank them for putting us up there last night. Some of us met for dinner, had a great time, and just got ourselves set for this.
I got to unveil my new fart trick for Preston as we were walking down the hall. So, and you can use this, anybody listening right now, but right before you're about to fart, you make a gun cock sound effect. So you go, and then you fart. Dude,
I'm sorry.
Kills every time.
My father was doing that years ago. And ba-boom.
Well, we get into my room. Casey gets into my room, and he just explodes.
And he was dude.
He had already been doing it down the hall 4 or 5 times. I don't know how he has reserves.
What was
He comes in and just boom. And I'm like, dude. And then you responded with,
I did it in the bathroom.
He stuck his butt in the bathroom.
I'm like, if you can't fart in a bathroom, this is not an America I want to live in anymore. I did. I mean,
I believe you.
Yeah, but you just turned and you didn't close the door. You just fired that way.
Yeah, well,
isn't that like a blessing in Italy?
Maybe so.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
You don't know.
I did get a kick out of it. I didn't appreciate it, but I thought it was fun.
You can see there are times when it turns south, when your flatulence, I'm just saying in general, and hey, isn't that funny? And then you see the look on the person's face and you realize, No, this one's not landing.
No.
This was not received well. This joke has failed.
I think, for me personally, the only time I don't find humor in it is when you actually will do it into somebody's face.
When you can taste it.
Right. No, but I love the idea, and I wouldn't ever do it. But I love the idea of doing it as loud as you possibly can, like inside a crowded elevator. I think that if somebody were to do that to me, I would find that to be hilarious until it smelled.
Would you? Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. Yeah.
Would you?
The balls to do something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
And you've never done it?
No.
In an elevator?
No. I mean, maybe
loudly in front of strangers.
Not in front of strangers.
Okay.
We'll have to check that theory out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could try that. We could easily set that up at
My new modified diet. I have all sorts of
One Ballot
potential
Plaza.
for you, yeah.
Wow. Well, we could keep talking about this forever.
Listen,
folks,
it's
but,
a beautiful. It's like coming home.
I'm just sharing the experiences that we had last night here at Hershey Park.
There is something about the park that I just learned, probably because I now have a brother and sister-in-law with kids. Do you guys know about the kitty swap program?
No.
So if you are parents, or if you're, two adults who have two kids, one of them can ride the ride and one of them can't. You can go up to the attendant. One of the adults can ride with the kid, and then as soon as they get off, the other adult can go ride with the kid.
Wait, explain it again. So
if you're an adult and you're with, multiple kids, and only one kid, let's say, is tall enough to ride the ride.
Right.
One adult can leave with the kid, go ride the ride, and then let the attendant know. And when you get down, you swap parents, and then the other adult.
Oh, the other parent gets to go with the same kid that was tall enough to ride the ride and go on again. No, I didn't know that.
Exactly. Isn't that really sweet?
That's actually really nice.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
So then the parent gets to experience that ride with their kid, and the kid gets a double ride.
So years ago, I was at an inferior park, and there was some sort of similar program, but it involved me going 3 states away.
Oh, yeah.
And I spent a month in a basement. I don't think that was sanctioned.
So that's here at Hershey Park?
They do that here at Hershey Park.
Okay. I was not aware of that. That's an awesome deal. Well, you know what? When you get here, ask the people that work here about the special things like that.
That shows they're thinking about you. They want to maximize your experience. That's from the merry-go-round.
That's our YouTubers. Every single time they come around, they go, YouTube!
Oh, is they're yelling YouTube? All right, they're on the carousel that we said earlier has the horses on it are from 1919, I believe.
They're beautiful.
And they take them off and they refurb them every single year. Let's get one more. We'll get one more YouTube from them as they come around. Here comes our crew. Hang on a second. I love those guys. All right, I think we should take a break. Come back in a second. We're going to get to the Bizarre File. Our friends from Zoo America are going to be stopping by. They always bring something for us to check out as we are at the sweetest place on earth, Hershey Park. So stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment on MMR.
Preston and Steve.
Right, as our voice said, that we are here at Hershey Park, and we are enjoying this day. It is heating up, as it is going to today back home, getting up to about 100 degrees, so just heads up. You know this. The real feels are going to be way up above that as well, but, we got a heat wave, and then we start to settle back in by the weekend. Saturday, Sunday is going to be
sweater weather.
Low to mid 80s. Not quite sweater weather. It's going to feel like it after this, but we're having a great time at Hershey Park. They got plenty of shade and places for you to cool off if you need to. And in fact, if you are showing up at the park, as soon as you walk in the entrance, make a hard left, and you'll see us right there.
Right there.
Very, very front. Let's have a final look at traffic. See how we're doing back home. Marissa, what's up this morning?
That road construction has started on the Commodore Barry Bridge. It's slow both directions. We're also slowing on the Vine westbound from 95 out to Broad Street. Schuylkill Expressway westbound from Vare to South Street. And City Avenue out to Gladwin. 95 southbound from Cottman to the Vine. PA Turnpike, we still have that accident. That's on the eastbound side after Willow Grove. The right lane is blocked. It is jammed beginning at Fort Washington. And we're slowing on the Turnpike westbound from Willow Grove out to Fort Washington with a gaper delay. This traffic report is brought to you by the Department of Behavioral Health and Intellectual Disability Services. If you're caring for an adult with intellectual disability, autism, or developmental disability, you may be eligible for support. Visit dbhids.org/IDS. And that's your traffic on 93.3 WMMR.
While you are going through the park, make sure that you stop and read some of the little bits of information that you find about the history of the area, because I just went over to the bathroom. That's where Casey is right now. He's going to be back in a moment. But we crossed paths on the way over. So I was over using the restroom, and by the restroom is this large photograph with it depicts Hershey, this area in 1930, and it's got a little piece of history written about it. Steve, do you see the white stone building over there on the other side of Candemonium?
Yes.
So that was built in 1930. That is the original Hershey Golf Course Clubhouse, and below that was what they called the Hershey Pool, but it wasn't like in a pool in the sense that we know. I was basically, they dug a hole and they filled it with water.
Right.
And you can see all kinds of depictions of people back in the day going and swimming there. So that is now one of the headquarters. It's an office building, but that's the original from 1930 building.
Isn't that wild?
That was the clubhouse for the golf course.
Absolutely.
There's all kinds of little historic pieces here throughout the park.
You know, on the premises, there's a statue of Milton Hershey, and it's apparently life-size, 5'7".
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
It is kind of small.
Yeah.
But they have it over by the there's a just past here, actually, where the statue is. So, all right, we have animals here. So, I think we should do the bizarre file, and then we're going to talk animals. So, Jason, if you would, let's fire this up, man.
WMMR presents Preston and Steve's Bizarre File.
One of the animals got loose.
Yeah.
It's brought to you by Horizon. You can count on Horizon Plumbing and Electrical to keep your home comfortable and safe with drain clearing services, surge protection packages, and more. Book now at horizonservices.com. All right, since we do have the zoo here, the Zoo America, a man was seriously injured Friday evening after being thrown 8 feet into the air by an angry bull bison in Yellowstone National Park.
It was pretty wild to see that.
Mike McLeod, a professional photographer, said the incident happened at the Bridge Bay campground. McLeod said the man was walking with his grandson when the agitated bison made them the targets of its aggression. He said, it changed my idea of what to expect from these guys at this time of year because I would not have predicted that happening.
The thing was kind of just looked like it was pissed off, and he was away from it, but it just went nuts.
Yep, so McLeod was camping when his wife pointed out the bull bison entering the area. He grabbed his camera, started shooting. From a safe distance, he said he was coming up to this group of kids who were taking pictures on their cell phones from a good distance away and charged these 3 kids. They scattered safely, but the bison wasn't done yet, and that's when McLeod started filming. He said, I used to be a combat photographer in the Army, and I could see this thing coming. The bison kept running through the campground. People yelled and screamed at each other to alert them of the threat. After a while, the bison found a patch of dirt to wallow in, and then the victim appeared. He said they were walking along the road quite a ways away from the bison, and it started running at them. The victim and his grandson were at what even the National Park Service said was a safe distance. They were about 100 yards away from the bison.
But as a combat photographer, you know what a bison can do.
You know. But listen, 25 yards, I think, is what they recommend. They were 100 yards away.
Yeah, the thing just bolted.
They moved off behind trees, then a white pickup appeared, and that set the bison off for some reason. And he started charging at the truck. McLeod said the guy in the truck saw what was happening. He just kept going. The bison then went to where these two were hiding in the trees. After expending some of its energy on a sapling, it tore into the trees, chased the victim and his grandson. While the grandson escaped, the grandfather wasn't fortunate. The bison chased him around the trees, and then McLeod said the victim got flipped. He said he hooked him with his left horn on his hip and tossed him into the air.
High.
He said he made a perfect flip and landed on his side. So the bison was at least 6 feet tall, and this guy was several feet over the bison when he tossed it up in the air. Yeah.
Why don't we take a 5-minute break?
So people got the bison's attention. They started screaming and yelling.
Here, bison, here.
And eventually they got him to leave. EMS arrived quickly and took over. McLeod has been in touch with the victim's grandson, who told him his grandfather has some pretty significant injuries and is not out of the woods yet. But in this particular incident, the bison was the instigator. It wasn't their fault.
No, because you see a lot of video of people being stupid. But but apparently he was joking after it. He was, so he's got damage, but he's okay.
Yep.
The bison was joking? That's not
bison.
Cool.
Yeah. See what I did to that old prick?
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah. Took his ass out. By the way, I heard he used to be a combat photographer. Photograph this.
All right, here's the story out of Florida. A Florida man was guilty today of having sex with a vacuum cleaner outside of a home in a gated resort community near Disney World.
All right, now, I keep this family friendly here, but which attachment?
Kevin Westerhold, it doesn't indicate, entered a no-contest plea to indecent exposure in connection with the incident. Following plea negotiations with prosecutors, Westerhold was sentenced to 12 months probation.
He should do the right thing and marry it.
Fined $271 in order to undergo a psychosexual evaluation within the next month.
Your wife sucks.
He was.
I know. And 3 different speeds.
He was originally charged with a felony, but that count was subsequently reduced when he was named in a misdemeanor criminal information. His lawyer reported his client recently completed inpatient treatment, though no fifth care was further.
Okay, so I see here you have intimacy with home appliances.
So a witness provided investigators with photos and video showing Westerhold pleasuring himself with a vacuum in broad daylight.
Wow, are those for sale?
Another witness spotted Westerhold, who was naked from the waist down, consorting with the appliance outside of a 4-bedroom property owned by a female relative.
When he got home, there was a pretty pissed-off vacuum cleaner waiting for him.
Yeah.
A detective...
Who were you with?
And that the 2 witnesses advised the suspect was...
A Roomba?
Obviously committing these acts for his sexual pleasure, as he visibly reacted to the stimulus as if he was becoming more engaged in the sexual act.
Is there no depth to the human depravity? I mean,
Nope, I think we've seen it all, or maybe will at some point in our lives.
That's why, sometimes you need to just take a break from it.
Yep. All right, so we've been hearing, I have more animal stories.
Yay!
All right, we've been hearing plenty about how Meta's workforce is in total disarray, but this latest story takes the cake. A squirrel got loose inside one of the company's buildings in Bangkok, Thailand, after someone had received it in the mail.
Somebody mailed a squirrel to someone.
Yes.
Wow.
It's unlikely the creature had plotted to infiltrate the Meta office, but it coincidentally made it just in time for the time to plunder the snacks that the executives had vowed to give back to their employees.
So I had a bison shipped to me, and they labeled the box wrong. Like the upside down side, I couldn't figure it out.
For a long and chaotic 20 minutes, the squirrel wreaked havoc as it bolted around the office before finally being caught. The incident had at least one human casualty, a worker who got scratched on the finger by the rodent while they were trying to capture.
They've got pretty sharp little claws.
The rodent may be apprehended, but its exploits will live on in infamy. It's already become a workplace lore. New York Times reporter Mike Isaac, who first broke the story, wrote that employees are predictably having a field day with it internally.
Are they going to send it to a place where it can run around free with other squirrels?
One worker created an AI-generated video mimicking an HR training course on squirrel-related office best practices.
Another HR video.
Another edited a meme of an infamous Facebook safety notification, so it read, "Marked safe from Meta squirrel attack today," underneath a blue flag icon. So
yeah,
they don't know who sent it, but somebody actually mailed a squirrel to the office. All right, we'll keep it short at the Bizarre File right now because we had animal stories here. We got an animal story that's happening right now. Ryan, are you going to handle the mic over here? Yes. We have a guest joining us from Zoo America. We would like to welcome Alexis Eisenhart.
Alexis.
Hi, Alexis.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
We're doing wonderful. What is your title at Zoo America?
So I am an educator over at Zoo America. I am one of the people, if you come to visit the zoo, who has a animal much like the one I brought with me today, out and about to educate the public.
I noticed this.
Did you go to school for zoology or yeah?
In part.
Okay.
So I always wanted to be a zookeeper ever since I was in first grade. So lucky me, I get to live the dream a little bit. But I went to school and my degree's in biology.
Oh, okay.
And I focused on animal courses wherever I could. I kind of specialized in animals.
By the way,
Our zoology degrees.
observation here. Everyone that works with Hershey Park that's been by here today has been wearing earrings that correspond with their work.
Is that right?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
We had Olivia earlier. She's in the food department. She had little ice cream cones. We had Quinn, who started off, and she had Hershey Park earrings
The
on.
logo, like the rainbow logo. Yep.
And Alexis is wearing, what is that animal you're wearing?
So my earrings are alligators.
Alligators. So
And I thought I would be clever because alligators are part of the crocodilian family, and the prints on my shirt are from one of our newest acquisitions, Ori, our dwarf caiman.
Oh, really?
So try to be a little clever.
No, that is very clever.
like it.
I wouldn't have picked that out.
So you guys have reptiles, mammals. Do you have any birds, fowl, anything like that?
We do. So we're a North American zoo. So all of our species you can find in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So we have over 200 animals at the zoo, and about roughly representing about 70 different species.
Okay.
So we have birds of prey, we have reptiles like snakes and such. We have our mammals like our black bear and our wolves and our mountain lions.
You're a rockin' zoo. Actually, Preston and I did something that was a little bit after hours, and we got back to see the bear enclosure, and we were feeding marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows on sticks.
On sticks. It was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, bears tend to be omnivores, so meats and veggies, and occasionally human treats like marshmallows. Because
I didn't say
like
humans as
treat,
treats.
especially here in Hershey Park.
Hey, they love, when they need to trap a bear for whatever reason, they'll use donuts a lot of times. Yeah, they love them.
Don't alligators like marshmallows too? I've seen people feed marshmallows to alligators.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
I definitely know Ori doesn't get marshmallows. That's not a zoo prescribed diet.
Wow.
All right, so who did you bring with you here?
So today I brought with me one of our education skunks. Her name is Lilac, and don't worry, I promise she is descented. She can't spray you guys or anybody who came to visit today.
They're beautiful. I
love them.
The white and black contrast, and outside of their potentially noxious capability, would they be, with humans? Are they good?
They tend to prefer their own company. Skunks do tend to be pretty solitary.
Okay.
Here in Pennsylvania, you can have skunks as pets if you have a special license. However, we do not recommend that because they are not a domestic animal. They're not like your cat or your dog. Those wild instincts to root around through everything, including your couch cushions, because you were snacking on those chips last night and all the crumbs fell into the cushions. The skunk will find every last one.
Well, and to that point, it's not humane to the animal. So you think you want it as a pet, but it's not going to serve the animal
you would
well.
be better off getting a dog.
Right.
Yeah, it's got its
and then you just paint it white and black.
You could do that. I mean, I remember seeing a cartoon where it was done to a cat.
Done to a cat.
And a skunk fell in love with it.
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah. All right, so to descent the animals, it's a gland that is removed?
It is. So it's a gland that resides inside the body just beneath the base of the tail. You can almost think of it kind of like a spray bottle. So when or almost like your salivary gland, that is producing that liquid for your body. Same with their stinky spray. It's that gland that produces that smelly liquid, and they can spray it much like a spray bottle.
Do they use it for anything other than defensive purposes?
It is primarily defense.
Practical jokes.
Well, no, I was wondering.
Hey, pull my tail.
I was wondering if drawing a mate or anything like that had anything to do with it, but no.
Nope, it's mostly going to be for defense, and they have two ways they can use that stinky spray. They can either do what we call mist mode, where their eyesight is fairly poor, so, oh my gosh, what was that scary sound? I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah.
They can use it as a mist and cover a pretty large area to warn off whatever's scaring them, or I'm going to get you somehow. Or laser mode.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So one time I was like, I've never seen a skunk spray before, so I pulled up a video on YouTube, and what I saw was it shot two streams out of its butt, essentially, and I always thought it was more like a misted spray, but you're saying that they can do it two different ways. I never knew that.
So I've seen that happen in actual nature. It's pretty wild.
This is the mist?
To the stream.
Yeah, I've seen the stream.
To a dog.
Oh. Yep, so that gland that produces that spray, it has enough for about 7 decent sprays.
Could that be
they want to be
blinding?
very judicious about how they use it.
Could it be blinding as well? If you
If you get enough of that spray point blank, that can absolutely temporarily cause some visual impairment.
How much can, on average, how much can a skunk hold within its system of that spray?
The gland itself is roughly about the size of a walnut. I don't remember the actual volume off the top of my head, but roughly about the size of it.
All right.
Okay. Spray. So once it is descented, does it know it's descented? Will it, like if it's going to go in defense mode, will it try
to blanks?
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
So before they spray, they do a lot of other behaviors to warn off whatever the scary thing is. So if you've ever seen a skunk stomp, if you've seen them lift that tail or even hiss like a cat, those are all the precursors to don't make me do it. I will absolutely spray you. So usually they will still show us if we startle them by accident. They will show those other defensive behaviors. But of course, if they would try to spray, nothing is going to happen. So usually we'll see the defensive stuff before.
I think they are super cute.
They're adorable.
At the shore last year, Casey, and I won't name where it was, but we were at this outdoor bar on the beach, and there were baby skunks running around, and you should have seen the people running. I mean, especially the ladies that were working at the bar were running. I didn't mind having them nearby. I don't think that they saw, they were like picking up scraps of food and stuff like that.
And we weren't bothering them.
And we weren't bothering them. I don't think they saw us as a threat. And I wasn't going to like hand feed one or anything like that. No, but I was just enjoying observing them because they're so damn adorable,
Well, a quick question. Will a skunk use its spray in an attack against another skunk?
Ooh.
They can. They tend to avoid each other if at all possible.
Right.
Because you don't want to be encroaching on somebody else's territory. You'd rather steer clear. But
so it's something that could happen, but it's not. They stay away from each other.
Yeah, they can stay away from each other unless, of course, it's breeding season and you're looking for a mate or if it's a mom with babies.
All right.
But for the most part, they're by themselves. And skunks, they have a fabulous sense of smell. It's about 3 times better than ours. So they do tend to prefer forested environments, but you said you saw them down at the beach.
Yeah.
They urbanize, meaning they hang out around human settlements fairly well because they can adjust to that urban environment. They can find food pretty easily. Sometimes that means that's human food in your garbage cans, which they shouldn't have, but it's tasty, so they give it a try anyway, which can sometimes lead to trouble with people.
Is that what he's doing right now? Because are those treats in those compartments?
Yep. So I have her breakfast. So she has 2 different puzzle feeders. So just like us, nobody likes being bored. And if you've ever done a puzzle, it's pretty engaging. So we do try and give our animals, we give our animals activities to engage those wild behaviors, those wild instincts, which for skunks, they do spend a good majority of their time foraging, whether that be for insects, whether that be for plants or any other kind of meat. So we have 2 modified dog toys because, funnily enough, they don't make feeding puzzles for skunks.
Yeah, we have a couple of these at home for our dogs. It's so fun to watch them play with it. She's diving in. She found one of the clues to the puzzle.
Skunks take their food very, very seriously. I've never met a skunk who was not obsessed with their
food focus.
What is she eating?
So, being an omnivore, she got a... I don't know. She might take a nibble of that.
Yeah.
They're very much their own individuals. We have 3 skunks back at the zoo in education. We have Lilac, Tulip, and our other skunk, Daisy. And
they're all named after flowers, of course.
Zookeeper naming conventions tend to either be sentimental or puns.
Okay.
We went with names on a theme with our flowers this time.
I like it.
But she has today some green beans, some carrot. There are mealworms in there. There's raw beef. It's called a feline diet, but it's just a raw beef diet. And we like to give these puzzle feeders with the slats in them, so they have to dig them out because those claws aren't for defense. They are primarily for digging.
For foraging.
Digging a burrow for yourself or digging up the snacks.
So they're omnivores. They'll eat meat and vegetables.
And omnis.
And omnis as well. Was in Bambi, was the skunk named Flower?
Yes.
Wasn't that the skunk's name?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, just checking. All right, sorry.
In the years before I worked at the zoo, we did have a skunk named Flower.
Okay.
What would be having a skunk population? Obviously, animals fulfill. Is there a benefit to having skunks in an area? Will they eliminate some sort of detrimental creature?
Skunks are going to be a form of nature's pest control. So primarily that will be for a lot of grubs and other insects. So if you've ever gone out into your front yard and noticed a bunch of little divots in your yard, kind of like somebody went golfing and missed repeatedly, that would be a skunk.
Oh, really?
The grubs going for any other kind of worms and termites, ants, things like that. So your yard won't be very pretty afterwards, but that's free pest control.
Because in my area, I've seen... I'm in Mount Airy, and I see an occasional coyote. I'll see a fox. I don't see a lot of skunks. What's their intrusion into the more urban areas and suburban areas?
They prefer the mountains and valleys and forested areas, but they can wander into urban areas. A lot of that will depend on how much food can they find, and also do they have a safe place to den down. Sometimes that's how they come into conflict with people, because underneath your porch looks awfully like a free real estate for a skunk or for a possum or raccoon, because it's sheltered and it's safe, and they didn't have to dig it.
So I think you mentioned the 3 skunks are female.
Yeah.
So I assume you do that to keep them from populating?
In part.
Okay.
She is as well. She's also fixed. So she cannot have babies. But that we've found over the years that our females tend to be a little bit more easy to work with, train, personality-wise, temperament-wise, than the males. Not to say you can't, but we've had more luck with the girls.
Okay. And if people are coming to Zoo America, open are the same hours, the same as the park, or
So the zoo is open year-round. So now that we're in our summertime, we are open from 10 to 7. That, of course, shifts back where we close earlier in the fall. But we are included with HERSHEYPARK ticket admissions, so you can definitely come over and see all the animals. These lilac and the other education animals are behind the scenes, so they do come out throughout the day with the educators.
Special events.
Yep, for special events.
How are the bear cubs doing? You have 2, right?
We do. I was going to say, you guys beat me to it. So we actually have a couple of new additions to the zoo, believe it or not. So the bear cubs just got announced, Briar and Bramble. They're about 5 months old. They're doing pretty good. They're settling well into their temporary, into their newest home. They won't go out on the habitat with our current black bear chief, not quite yet. Probably not until the new year, because they are still fairly young. They need time to grow up a little bit more, and we need to do. There's some couple other steps that need to happen before they can be introduced to him. But aside from the bear cubs, we also have a new ringtail kit, which is very exciting because that is a very endangered species. So having a new baby born here at our zoo is exciting, and it's also critical for the species.
What's a ringtail?
A ringtail, when people come to see, they mistake them for lemurs. They're not.
Okay.
It's like Madagascar, right?
Similar. Yeah, lemurs are only in Madagascar.
Right,
but
yeah.
ringtails are going to be found over here in North America.
Okay.
They get their nickname is called miner's cats. They are actually more closely related to raccoons than they are to lemurs.
And where do you find those?
You're going to find them more out west. So I think like New Mexico.
So nothing we just, there's something unique for you to see here.
Yeah, and they're nocturnal. So much like the skunks, you tend to not see them very much outside of that time frame.
Just fascinated watching this skunk. But how nature determined that the best use of coloring on a skunk is this black and white. Why would that be? What environment makes that a good camouflage?
So normally when people think about camouflage, they are thinking about blending in, and in most cases that is correct. But skunks have what's called aposematic camouflage, which sounds a little counterintuitive, but her coloring is actually meant to stand out. She doesn't want to blend in. She is more or less nature's flashing neon sign that says, hello, do you see me?
Yeah.
Do you see me? Look at me. I am a skunk. Mess with me at your peril. If you do, there will be consequences, which is going to be that spray, which incidentally is a lot like hair dye. If you get sprayed by a skunk, it will bind to your hair chemically, and you will smell like a skunk for roughly a year.
All right, so expert, let me ask you this.
Most people don't want to wait that long.
From a professional, what is the way to eliminate that smell if by chance you're sprayed?
Well, if you don't want to let it wear off and you don't want to shave off all your hair, you can use the special skunk soap. It has 3 special ingredients. The first going to be baking soda, then dish soap, and then hydrogen peroxide.
Okay.
Normally, people will stop me and go, wait a second, what about the tomatoes?
Yeah.
I've heard my whole life, tomato sauce, tomato paste, tomato something.
Nah.
That is a myth.
The myth, okay.
You've been fibbed to a little bit. If you use tomato anything, the acids in that tomatoes will interact with her spray. It'll actually make it worse.
Oh, man.
You'll smell like a skunky tomato, and you get to sleep outside with the skunk.
We've heard that forever. Tomato, right?
Yep.
Or oatmeal, oatmeal is for poison ivy.
Okay.
Yep. So if you combine those 3 things together, which you can make it yourself, but farm stores tend to sell it as well, especially here in Pennsylvania where we do have a thriving population of skunks.
Okay.
It's a dry soap, meaning you don't use water because water will open up the pores in your skin and the spray could actually stick to you for longer. So it's a dry scrub soap where you basically just scrub down with it, and a couple of applications later, you're allowed to sleep inside again.
All right, wow.
All right, and Alexis, before we wrap up, if people want to inquire about special programs, after hours, things like that, just go to the HERSHEYPARK website. Or the Zoo America
Zoo
website?
America website,
Okay.
yes. So we offer a whole variety of things from after-hours tours and early-hour tours to animal encounters to animal feedings. We have a whole host of activities. Guests can come and meet our awesome animals. But, yep, everything is all online.
Love it. Excellent. Thank you, Alexis. And
Yes.
thank you for
Thank
bringing
you.
Lilac by.
Very informative.
Alexis Eisenhart.
Yeah.
Educator of Zoo America, which is part of your admission here at Hershey Park. You get the 3 parks, and there's a special deal for $39.99 through the 22nd, I believe. You can get that ticket, and you got to pick your date, and you go to HersheyPark.com and do that. All right, we have another break to take. We'll come back in a second. We'll get lesson question, trash, and music news. We broadcast live from the sweetest place on earth, Hershey Park. We'll be right back. having a good time today. It is a beautiful, warm summer day so far at, 10:24 a.m. A little later this afternoon, it's going to be cooking, but you're lucky if you're here at Hershey Park because the water park is extensive and refreshing and exciting and all the things that you're looking for. But right now, everybody's just getting on those thrill rides, tearing it up. Park is open.
Yeah.
And it is full on underway. I was just talking to some people who've been doing multiple rides on Twizzler and on Candymonium and on Sky Rush, and why not, man?
There's a massive energy in a park like this is humming along, and Hershey just, again, there are loads of places to just get shade, and there's water and so on and so forth, but people are planning it out. You work up a little bit of heat and head over to the water park.
And most coasters in the Northeast, which is a privilege to have it here. And the whole town. There's stuff to do in the entire town. All right, let me see. Lesson question time, I believe. Casey, you whipping those up for me? Okay. We're going to give away as a prize 4-pack of tickets to the Elmwood Park Zoo. We just got done talking to Zoo America, Alexis over there. But we do have several zoos back in Philly, and one of them is the Elmwood Park Zoo. And we will give you a 4-pack of tickets to go there if you can answer a question correctly. Haven't had a chance to look at this yet. But let's go with this one. According to Steve, who invented the spatchcock? 610-660-9333. That was from about 8:50 this morning. According to Steve, who invented the spatchcock, which is a way of cooking chicken?
Yeah.
610-660-9333. If you were listening, you happen to have heard that. Call now because you can go to the Elmwood Park Zoo. And while you're doing that, we'll get to the trash. Here we go.
The trash business is a gold mine.
93.3 WMMR with Preston and Steve's Hollywood Trash.
That was really loud.
It was.
All right, it's brought to you by Horizon. Count on Horizon Plumbing and Electrical to keep your home comfortable and save with drain clearing services, surge protection packages, and more. Book now at horizonservices.com. What's up this morning, Steve?
Well, Preston, Kim Kardashian getting around to posting pictures of her 4th of July celebration with boyfriend Lewis Hamilton at her lake house. Kim tagged the photos, quote, taking my boo to a secret place only 163 other men have seen. Vampire Diaries and Strange New World star Paul Wesley announcing his marriage to model Natalie Kuchenberg. Wesley says Natalie being a model isn't important, adding she could be the most unattractive woman in the world and they would not be married. And finally, Heather Locklear and Lorenzo Lamas were inseparable while walking through LAX on Sunday morning. Firefighters reportedly worked for over an hour using a number of solvents, and then an acetylene torch finally got them apart. And that's your Hollywood Trash.
All right, we're going to see if somebody knows who invented the spatchcock, and it is John that we're going to go to on the phone lines. John, can you hear me, my man?
I can hear you guys. How's everybody?
We're having a great time at Hershey Park. All right, so who invented the spatchcock?
That would be Peter North.
Peter North, yes, correct. Hang on, buddy. Got a 4-pack of tickets for you to go to the Elmwood Park Zoo. Feed a giraffe, come face-to-face with the jaguar, and cool off with a drink at Zoo Brew. Elmwood Park Zoo, every path leads to something unexpected. You can plan your visit at elmwoodparkzoo.org. Let's get to music news.
Now, Preston and Steve's Music News on 93.3 WMMR.
Brought to you by Family and Company Jewelers in Marlton. No pressure, no commission shopping with every price clearly displayed. No haggling, just real value from a family-owned business on Route 70, or you can shop online at familyjewelers.com, South Jersey's diamond destination. So Eric Bass is stepping away from touring with Shinedown to focus on his mental health. The bassist, and I'll be honest, I don't know if it's Bass or Bass, B-A-S-S.
Let's go with Bass.
But he is a bassist as
well.
There we go. He shared on an Instagram reel announcing his decision to take a break ahead of the band's Dance Kid Dance Act 2 World Tour. He said, I'm not going to be joining the band on the beginning of this tour. It starts in a few days. I said I had a pretty serious mental health crash, I guess you could say, a few weeks ago, and I don't really feel that it's the wise thing for me to do to go out on tour right now. He said, I debated whether to make this announcement at all and just not be there and show back up when it's time. But mental health being such a thing that I've championed and the band has championed, that it would not be the best look to maybe seem like I'm ashamed of it. He's then revealed that he was undergoing talk therapy as well as transcranial magnetic stimulation.
That sounds elaborate.
At the Medical University of South Carolina, which, according to the Mayo Clinic, uses magnetic fields to stimulate nerve cells in the brain.
You can get the same result if you put your head in a microwave?
It's to improve symptoms of major depression and can help treat obsessive compulsive disorder as well.
I've never heard of that.
He revealed that Josh Sturm of the band Kairos and Zach Mack are going to be taking his place while he's on leave. Bass, while he doesn't have a timeline for his return, he hopes that it will be sooner rather than later. Said, I'm very blessed to be able to take a break like this. I know that a lot of people can't. And I would encourage anyone who maybe is a business owner out there, if you've got someone in your company who's having issues like this, give them some time if they need it.
It's a tough thing. You talked about it earlier about Millie Bobby Brown having a stress-related situation that lasted 3 months. It's not an obvious thing. There's no splint or Band-Aid that you can see, and it's tough.
Yeah, and he said he's encouraged people to reach out to people if they're going through mental health issues. He said, I've done something I've never before in my 51 years on Earth. I reached out to someone and said, I can't do this on my own, and I need help. Great. He said, and it led me to some healing that I'm going through right now. It's not an easy thing to do, to ask for help, but it has to be done. Nickelback is back with a new record. The band announced that their new studio album, Everything Under the Sun, arrives October 30th via Virgin Music Group, along with the lead single, Rattle the Cage, featuring guitarist John Five. It is their first new music video since 2022's Get Rollin', and their first release with Virgin. Frontman Chad Kroeger said that the album has every side of the band on it, with songs that hit as hard as anything they've done and others that take chances, and called the new single the perfect way to kick off the open door. The album follows a big stretch for the group, including the Netflix documentary Hate to Love Nickelback and the Get Rollin' World Tour, the fastest selling and highest attending of their career so far.
You know, it'd be funny, a funny Nickelback thing to do when they're about to release an album, release a fake album where all the titles of the songs and the lyrics are just sung to the melody of their other hits.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, this is how we rattle the cage.
Yeah.
You know? I think that would be a funny gag. I'm going to call Chad tomorrow.
All right, see what he can do for
Who is this?
Yeah. All right, and then finally, fans hoping to see some of music's most legendary names on stage this summer just lost one of their chances. A major UK concert series featuring Eric Clapton, Lionel Richie, Janet Jackson, Christina Aguilera, and more has canceled the entire lineup for 2026, citing low ticket sales.
Oh. That's troubling. You have artists of that level, they can't sell tickets?
Yeah, Heritage Live.
Does it have anything to do with the explosive diarrhea outbreak?
You know what? Maybe it's crossed the pond.
Yeah. A bit of the old poop thing going on.
An independent British concert promoter.
A bit of the old poop shuffle.
Heritage Live, known for staging large-scale outdoor music and comedy events around England, has canceled all of its summer festivals, which were scheduled to take place at 3 historic estates.
That is a bill that should appeal to a lot of people.
Yeah, the cancellations affected fans who had tickets to see artists including the aforementioned, as well as Faithless, UB40, Ronnie Wood, Ricky Martin, and more.
I mean, how much were tickets?
Well,
that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Sometimes that doesn't get included in here.
Yeah,
maybe that's the price. Yeah, it could be the killer.
The first thing I thought about was just ticket prices in general.
Yeah.
Period. But you know,
not here at Hershey Park. 39. What is it?
$39.99.
Yeah,
Hershey Park. Yeah, through
Take that, dumb British festival.
July 22nd. Regarding tickets, Heritage Live direct ticket holders. They direct the ticket holders to their points of purchase for refunds without delay. But that has been canceled. And there you go. That's the last item in music news. All right, we have one more break to take before we wrap up things from Hershey Park Air and send it over to Mr. Matthew Frederick Cord back in lovely Bala Cynwyd, Pennsylvania. So we will just come back shortly, and we'll get the letter today for the Word of the Week prize, and we will move along. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
WMMR. Live from Hershey Park with 15 epic coasters, plus an entire water park. Now, here's Preston and Steve.
All righty, now we are on the air. A little bit of Black Crows for you as we are wrapping up the live broadcast from Hershey Park. The gang, the crew, our big crowd dispersed when the rides opened up, and so you should.
Sure, I was walking over to the bathroom during the break, and I saw some of our party just eating up every aspect of the park, having a great time. And as you said, they have water out for everyone and misting and the water park, so you can come and have a great day.
Yeah, make sure you plan your trip if you're not coming out to Hershey Park today. Sometime this summer, don't miss out on it. They have that special deal, like I'll hit one more time, $39.99 until July 22nd. It's over 50% off on the price, and you just go to HersheyPark.com. Click the date that you want to be here. It's not just buying, tickets that you can use at any particular random time. Pick the date, and you can get it for $39.99. That is a great deal. I recommend the staying overnight at the lodge.
Yeah.
Taking a couple days out of it because you've got so much in the entire town. You've got the museum, you have Chocolate World, and obviously the 3 parks here at Hershey Park. And chances are there's probably a show going on that you can check out too at the theater or at the stadium. It really does have absolutely everything you need. That's what I love about it. This is a destination. It's not just.
It absolutely is.
It's not just going to a park. You've got a full-on destination here in the town of Hershey. So we've had a great time today, and want to thank all those who made this broadcast possible, including our very own people. Jason back at the radio station running the board. Thank you very much, Jason Fan. Rodney Bird, the entire engineering staff. From Neumann University, Sean McDonald, our buddy, and his students that come out, and they handle all the streaming stuff. They're amazing. You can check out Neumann to get into that field, if you like, and just check in with Sean because he is the best teacher in the world. Thank you also, our promotions director, Eric Simon, who bust his ass to get us out here.
You can't believe what he's been juggling in the past couple of days.
And from our friends here at Hershey, thank you to Quinn Briner, Director of PR Strategy, Amanda Polyak, the Senior Manager of PR, Alexis Eisenhart from Zoo America, Olivia Hayes, the Director of Food and Beverage and Operations, our buddy Jeff over here, who is just instrumental, and Chris as well. I don't know where Chris went. He's been running around helping us out all day long. It's a family of people that really give you the special touch here.
Absolutely, and it permeates every aspect of everything here. They're legit, they're authentic, and that's why everyone has such a great time.
Absolutely. Matt Cord, I'm sure you've been to Hershey Park from time to time, right?
Yes, I have.
How long's it been since you've been here?
I was at. So you guys are talking about the history of Hershey Park and that carousel. Wow, that's a great story.
Yeah.
The original horses.
Yeah.
But I was up there when I worked for the Sixers, and we took the court from Hershey Arena that Wilt Chamberlain scored the 100 points on.
Oh, yeah.
And brought it back here in a tractor trailer and then chopped it all up. And it was a giveaway. So, yeah, he scored that 100 points at Hershey Arena, and I think the arena's been there since like the 30s.
That's right.
Forgotten about that. Yeah, there's some serious history
but
here.
I'm due for the park. It sounded great.
Oh. Yeah, the rides are unbelievable. This Candemonium that we're sitting in front of is just badass. It's excellent. So you got to come out when you get a
chance. And the food segment really made me hungry.
Jesus,
hot dogs are insane.
Yeah, the gluttony times 10. But you're going to come have a great day at the amusement park. So eat a lot.
We've had a guy standing here in front of me, and he's wearing a shirt that says "Deer Meat for Dinner." But he's been scarfed on those hot dogs earlier. Yeah. Maybe they'll get some venison hot dogs for you next year. You could work on that, yeah? All right, Matt, we need to get the letter of the day. Ready, brother?
Yep.
Preston and Steve on 93.3 WMMR.
Now, the Daily Letter.
And the Preston and Steve Show is brought to you today by the letter
O, as in Outlaws.
All right, and we are going to give away on Friday 4 lower-level tickets and a Shine Down merch pack as MMR rocks Shine Down Dance Kid Dance Act 2 with special guest Coheed and Cambria. It's going to be Thursday, July 23rd, Xfinity Mobile Arena. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And you can hear the playback, by the way, of our recent MM Archives session with Brent and Zach from Shine Down. It is this Thursday, tomorrow at 4 p.m. It was a really cool thing that they did, and I can't wait to share all that with you. What's up on this fine day, Matt?
All right, we got tickets in less than an hour to see the Foo Fighters. That'll be the prize for Lame Ass Trivia. Our blocks today, we're going with Eddie Money. On this date, he played somewhere in Philadelphia. We got a block of Sublime, a block of ZZ Top, and Pierre's vinyl cut today, the band The Firm on vinyl.
Great.
Yeah, radioactive.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Thank you, Matt. And thank you to our sponsors, the Preston and Steve Show. Brought to you today by Duncan. And the Preston and Steve Show runs on Duncan. Also brought to you by Franklin Mint Federal Credit Union, empowering financial journeys for families since 1970. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. We have comedian Ron Funches in the studio. He's great. And we have these two people. I talked about them on A Connoisseur a few weeks ago. Tomomi and Kozuki Shoho. I'm not sure how you pronounce their last name. Chujo. They're the owners of the only cheesesteak shop in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And they were in for the World Cup. And hopefully to get themselves some cheese while they were here because they were running out of American cheese.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we're going to talk to them in our studio tomorrow, which should be pretty cool. That and other things, I am sure. So rage on. Have a great day in the morning. And sayonara from the sweetest place on earth, Hershey Park. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.